All right, welcome back to Real Graps issue 22. As always, I'm Guardy and I'm joined by Tux.
Hello, gang.
Y'all got like three fucking episodes left.
Yeah.
It's not even like this shit isn't fun, right? It's one part of the coin is not fun. So like if there are two sides on a coin, one of the sides of the coin is completely scratched off, and the other one is just a little bit dingy. The AEW side of this coin is a little bit dingy, and the WWE side of this coin has completely given out. Like you could fucking poke through the WWE side with a fucking pen and get to the AEW side. That's how shaved down the WWE side of this fucking coin is now. Across three shows, they have managed to completely upset me. Like every week, it's just the most ups. It's a new 9/11 every week. And like obviously some of them aren't their fault. Like injuries happen. That's not it. It's just the shit that I see on my TV every week is what drives me up a fucking wall, man.
And it's also like when the injuries happen, normally it's like, all right, fuck, that sucks. However, we can pivot to any of these other people that we've been beginning to build up and make relevant on our television program. On the WWE side, there is none of that, right? Fucking Jay White gets fucked up, and it's just like, all right, damn. But we just got Kevin Knight. Let's do something with this. Let's put him together with Speedball. Have a fun little program. You know what I'm saying? While we wait to see how the Jay White shit figures itself out. Shame we wasted a bunch of months on that Copeland shit. But hey,
No,
injuries
crazy.
happen, right? WWE, there. I gotta go find the fucking list.
I
But
have it.
like,
I went to get it as soon as we started
okay,
talking about it. So the
it's
the
like,
current list
yeah,
of injured WWE wrestlers right now are as followed: Tongaloa, Chad Gable, and Super Pequeño Man, Drew
9/11,
McIntyre, Kevin
9/11,
Owens, Liv
9/11,
Morgan, Dominic
9/11.
Mysterio with like a weird rib thing that they said.
That's
Uh,
like Pentagon.
yeah, watch out, man. Ilya Dragunov, Tamatonga, Zoe
9/11,
Stark,
9/11, 9/11,
Bianca Belair,
9/11.
Otis. I didn't
Oh,
even know
two
that Otis was
9/11.
actually hurt. Like
Yeah,
I thought this
that's
was like a
closest.
gimmick thing. I didn't know that Otis was actually
Nigga
hurt. That's
Rusev
crazy,
put it in,
son.
and it broke something.
Son, yeah,
No,
Rusev actually fucking shelved that guy. That was crazy.
no.
Rey Mysterio with the pelvis thing, and Apollo Crews.
Pentagon. I don't even know.
Yeah, Apollo Crews. It's not as much of a blow, but it's definitely a guy that you could use. Like we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to SmackDown in a little bit, but the role that Kit Wilson was in is definitely a role that you can use Apollo Crews in.
Jesus Christ.
Also, this is the Kit Wilson situation is something that I've been asking for 21 weeks now, and the fact that they
Yeah,
still haven't done it is the most mind-boggling fucking thing ever.
I'll do that shit on speed, but not on like any
Fucking
actual
speed,
programming.
bro. I need to see the metrics for that. I need to
There's definitely an audience out there.
I need
Like that.
to buy the fucking WrestleNomics archive numbers or whatever to see what speed is actually doing number wise, because it blows my mind how much that they think this is doing. Because there's no way that this is like an actual real thing that they can do, a sustainable thing. No way, no way, actually no way. But what else happened in the world of wrestling? Oh, Karrion Cross again, right? We're still doing that. That's a real thing that we're
Yo,
trying to put together. I just can't.
bro, I've never seen such political games as I have in this wrestling shit, bro. Karrion Cross cuts, I would say, pretty good promo on WrestleMania week, right? You know what I'm saying? The crowd, everybody's eating it up. Oh my god, is this real? Karrion Cross. Obviously some niggas immediately are just like, bro, don't get talking smack. Don't get talking smack. Don't get
Because we
whatever
know
fuck.
what happened. The Miz cut that promo and they had to wrestle the next week, and it was shit running down his leg, man.
Yep. There was one other example people have, but some niggas were like, don't get caught. But the majority was like, you know what? Let's give this Karrion Cross character a chance, right? Now he gets his big break this week. You know, he's on Night of Champions with Sami Zayn. Sami versus Karrion Cross. Bro, I don't think it was not even 11 hours. I started seeing clips up and down my For You page. Y'all know Karrion Cross can't take backbumps.
It's one. It's that they say he can't,
What?
and then the idea is that he won't. Then I don't know how niggas predicted that this was gonna happen, but somehow the PR made it before the slander to where niggas are saying, yeah, no, we talked to niggas in WWE and they said, oh, we've had no problems with him not taking bumps or anything like that. What is happening?
Like the politics on getting on a PLE is crazy. Like it has to be niggas. I don't want to say niggas in the back being pissed off that this nigga is getting fucking pushed for some shit. However, I would understand if it was, because how do you cut one fucking alright promo? All of a sudden now you're getting mad Birch, you're getting pops on fucking TV. You're getting all this shit.
It's main event. It's main event. It's main event.
I don't even know, but I'm talking. No, it's when he's on Raw. He gets like when he shows up.
But everybody gets pops backstage. Like a nigga walk on the screen and it's pop. Like crowds are so fake in 2020. Like we'll get to the NXT one, right? The NXT shit is crazy, but crowd pops are just so fake to me now, because it's just like WWE has over the last, what is it, 6 or so years, they have worked so hard to manufacture WWE fans. And what I mean by this is the people that sit in these fucking WWE crowds, they're wrestling fans, but they're not wrestling fans. And there's nothing wrong with that. But they are very much WWE fans. They know all the WWE lingo. They know all the WWE gimmicks. They're down with all the WWE whatever it is. These are people that are down for WWE. Like the niggas used to make fun of the stand up for WWE crowd, but that's who the fans are now. Like if you look at these WWE crowds, it's like 80-20. The 80% is the stand up for WWE crowd, and the 20% are just regular people.
I think for me, I noticed that when I came back to watching the WWE, and I saw that Yeet shit was super over. Because I came back fucking last Mania, like for real, like that was like the first shit I like really watched through its entirety. And Jay was doing that Yeet shit, and I'm like, nigga, was Yeet not like popular in like what, 2016, 2017?
This shit is something else.
I was like, what? I was like, what is the Twilight Zone? What is going on? So no, it's definitely, these crowds are fake as fuck. But I think that's part of it. Like, I think the talent's getting frustrated. I think creatives getting frustrated. Everybody's getting frustrated because these crowds fucking suck now. But it's like, you niggas did this.
This is what you want.
You absolutely did this. And there is one person at the scene of the crime.
Yeah, I was about to say, go ahead.
There is a nigga at the scene of the crime who may or may not be Beast Mortals, we don't know. However, when niggas started cheering for him after he didn't turn back, right? He has been a heel since the tribe, since he did the tribal chief shit. He has never been a good guy. Never apologized, never did anything different. However, niggas will treat him like he's the fucking second coming of Christ for nothing. Cheer him, my God, my tribal chief. That nigga's evil. And you know me, I love a good fucking evil wrestler, right? However, if there's some heinous shit going on, I'm going to boo the nigga doing the heinous shit, right? Fucking Roman coming out and pulling Seth out of the fucking Hell in a Cell so Seth can win. I'm not gonna cheer for that. Get the fuck out of here.
That actually just doesn't even make sense.
What? Get the fuck out of here, man.
Like the shit that niggas cheer for. Okay, I get it. You like a guy, right? Cheer for who you want to cheer for, but there has to be a point where we have to understand that this is a show, and the show needs to proceed accordingly.
If we're all in a collective crowd, right? Because there's no bystander effect in place, right? We all have conscious brains, right? If we're all part of the show as a crowd, some of you niggas have to be the shitty niggas cheering for Roman. The rest of us have to be sensible people and cheer against Roman. Is that not all of us can cheer for Roman?
Yeah, like no, it's crazy, man. Like we have to we have to fucking play the roles, okay? Like we are part of the show and we have to play the roles correctly.
Literally, bro. And it fucking, just to start off with the SmackDown shit, it happens at the very beginning, right? Get LA Knight, whatever, right? Fuck that. Fucking next comes out Paul Heyman. Ladies and gentlemen, Pop, all right? That nigga's evil. But whatever.
And then it comes
My
out, he
name.
does his shtick. You niggas do it right along with him. Why? Because this is the WWE. So when somebody does their catchphrase, the catchphrase is all you care about.
Because I paid good money to sit here and do my catchphrase along with everybody else. Right? That's the entire thing. It's I didn't come here to watch wrestling. I didn't come here. I can't say I didn't come here to have a good time, but I came here only to have a good time. I came here to fucking eat. I came here to do all that shit. I came here to sing Kingdom by fucking Downstate for 4 minutes.
4 minutes is crazy.
Fucking nuts, man.
You singing that? What is this nigga Jay Uso's theme even called, son?
Nobody gives a fuck.
Is it just main event, right? I would have to.
I think it's main
somebody
event.
go check that. Somebody fact check that.
But you know, it's getting to the point now where Paul is. I mean, maybe that was just like it's a main event ish. Okay, all right. You can't be mad at that and then ignore that people also do Maxwell Jacob Friedman in the dub as well. To be honest, they're part of it.
No, that one I've never been a fan of. That MJF shit, you niggas have to pick. I'm sorry. He is not that type of character for y'all to fucking split it down the middle.
Hell no.
He's literally just evil.
He exists to be booed. Like that is the entire thing. It's the whole fucking thing.
Oh
so
my
now
god,
Paul
it's
comes
called main
here.
event-ish. That's crazy.
I'm so serious.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, so Paul, he's like, no, you guys are supposed to boo me. Right? I'm assuming that's like a layup so that Seth can fucking do what he does on Monday and do the whole crowds are fickle thing, like the slam dunk for that crowds are fickle thing. However, at SmackDown at the time, it looked weird. It looked fucking weird. You know, I understand that niggas just don't get it anymore like they used to. Niggas used to get where it's like, I can never cheer for this guy until he becomes a good guy. Then I'll cheer for him. Right? And we've had this discussion before. It's also on the Fed for making the good guys or the bad guys likable. Right? And, you know, AEW has the same problem as well, where it's like, I like singing We Hurt People. I paid a lot of money to come out here and sing We Hurt People. I'm going to sing We Hurt People. Those niggas are evil.
But that was never a problem. Because at its core, even you can go back 30 fucking years. There are people that like the villains, but the crowd as a whole knew, okay, this guy is fucking evil. We have to boo him because he is fucking evil.
I just don't know what niggas just don't want to. You don't want to play along anymore. I don't know.
Saying we made the heels too cool thing is the biggest fucking cop out ever. It's a cop out because everybody knows the rules. It's just like the whole thing with movies and stuff like that. Even when the villain is cool, you're supposed to cheer when the hero wins. Like, what the fuck are we talking about, man? You're not supposed to cheer when the villain has the hero dead to rights. Nobody does that. I mean, niggas do that, but I'm just saying, like, if we were all sitting in a theater, in a cinema, nobody is cheering for the fucking, like, actually, we can go to theater, right? If we were all sitting in a theater watching a play go on, when the villain has the fucking hero dead to rights, I don't know what the etiquette is. You're probably not supposed to boo, but the idea is you're not gonna fucking jump for joy and cheer when he has the hero dead to rights. So how the fuck are we still stuck?
I think it is just the fact that there is no character work being done when a nigga turns evil, right? And Mimsy said it, Mr. Never Seen 17. That guy announces his retirement tour first. Right? Then he comes back, he does Rumble, Elimination Chamber, does a low blow, does a fucking whole title shit. And then that's it. That is the extent of the evil shit that he does. That's it. Because he's not around. He can't do anything else. He can't beat niggas down. There's nothing. And even still, I don't really think he's outside of the same thing of low blowing people and hitting him with the title. There's nothing really evil about him. Not enough for me to like actively boo him. I don't give a fuck. I mean, if anything, I boo him because you're ruining my time. I'm not having fun. I don't give a shit about this.
So, yes, this is a John Cena problem, but it is a John Cena problem by way of Vince McMahon.
Because they booked that guy like Super Cena, like that shit was not no joke, bro.
Exactly.
That nigga was actually fucking Superman. Like you can't book a nigga like that to where it's like there's no chase, there's no fucking hero's journey, there's no fucking valley, there's no in between. It's just peaks all the time. What the fuck is wrong with you?
The John Cena push it did irreparable damage to wrestling because it was the first time that Vince McMahon had failed per se. Because when a guy was supposed to get over, it was easy for Vince to get guys over because he had already he had taken guys that Vince's whole thing was doing what Tony Khan would do, what is doing what the Carters in TNA would do, or Jeff Jarrett, whatever you want to say, where you buy out a top guy or you take a top guy, you put him in your system, and because he's already a top guy, everybody knows him. He's from a certain territory, and everybody knows that territory, whatever it is. You push him, and it's good. The first time, the very first time that this company ever had to make a fucking star, because they had no stars, it was the guy that naturally got over as a heel, and as things went on, he got super popular. But when you turned him babyface, he started beating guys he probably shouldn't have, and the ways he would beat them is the problem. Because yes, you want to create a strong babyface, but there's a strong babyface, and there's a strong babyface, and there's not allowing your heels to get heat. So the reason why people would like take issue with John was because the heels could do nothing to him. Where it's okay, you know, I'll beat you up 90% of the match. You'll hit 2 AAs and I'm cooked, or maybe you'll hit 1 AA and I'm cooked. Or even if it's a segment, you know, you'll get jumped during the segment, and then and we'll have the heat on you for the entire segment till it's time for you to hit your comeback. And now I have to powder and I look like shit because I got the heat on you, but you had to get your heat back. And it's just dumb. But to go back to the modern day and age, we just have a serious fucking problem. And it's literally Vince's fault.
I want to blame the sports entertainment shit, but
well, yeah, no,
that's
who you're blaming.
Nuanced shit to it. All this to say, Karrion Kross is getting popped.
It's fake.
He's gonna wrestle Sammy on Saturday. He has to wrestle like it is his last day on Earth, or it's over. Like straight up. Like it's not like this is my first time wrestling on a stage. I don't know what his history is. I don't know if he's wrestled on PLEs before. However, you have to wrestle like they're holding fucking.
That's a good question. Has this guy ever wrestled on pay-per-view?
Like wrestle like them niggas are holding Spaz 12s to the back of your fucking beloved
Jesus
family,
Christ.
bro. There's no other way out of this one, man.
No, that's impressive. Let's see. Mania 40? What the 40. Hell was he in? What the
so not only has that nigga wrestled on a pay-per-view, he has wrestled on the pay-per-view. Okay.
That's impressive. Yeah, I'm not counting Royal Rumbles. Oh, he was in the... Oh, my God. Bobby Lashley was still in the company at that point. Oh, yes, because this is when they tried to put... They broke up the Hurt Syndicate, and they had tried to put Lashley with the Street Profits to make them like a serious thing. And then because, you know, yeah, this little Final Testament thing. Holy fuck, that was totally real. Yeah, wow, look at this. Okay, so WrestleMania 40, Royal Rumble 24, SummerSlam 23, in a Battle Royal for whatever this is. It just says SummerSlam Battle Royal, which means it was bullshit. Royal Rumble 23, Crown Jewel 22, Drew beat him in 13 minutes in a steel cage. Extreme Rules 22, he beat Drew in a strap match in about 10 minutes or so. And then he wrestled at a couple of takeovers when he first got into NXT.
So that fucking recontextualizes all this shit. Now I'm pissed off.
So he got hired, after he got pulled up from NXT, he wrestled maybe like 2 matches, and then Vince gave up on him, and then he was like fired or whatever, and then they brought him back, and here he is now.
So, maybe not Spaz 12s. Just imagine they got your family strapped to a fucking nuke, nigga. Because if you put on a stinker, I think they're just gonna release you, dog.
I would. I'm not gonna lie. It sounds fucked up, but I totally would.
Like, I don't know, man. Because that's a lot of PPVs, man. I was thinking, it was just Mania. No, that is a lot of pay-per-views, brother.
I mean, like, you really also gotta look at the times. Like, he wrestled twice on pay-per-view in 2024. He wrestled twice on pay-per-view in 2023. He wrestled twice on pay-per-view in 2022. Like, that's crazy. You're useless. Like, it sounds fucked up to say that about a human being, but in the context of professional wrestling, you were fucking useless, brother.
The niggas were making it seem like he's some fucking charity case or something like that.
He is! You see this shit?
No, they tried and it's not working.
They brought him back to do him a little service. You know what I mean, okay, it's fucking you got fired during COVID, gang. But come on.
It is do or die. And honestly, even if the match is good, you are not out of the clear. Do not rest. You have at least 2 years of being super duper over until you can be like, all right, now I can coast. But yeah, I don't fucking know, man.
So, SmackDown starts with the first bullet in my fucking notes is starting with an LA Knight promo is very, very bold. The only thing I need to hear is the beginning of this fucking LA Knight theme, and I will switch the fucking channel. Like, I'm not playing with you. Like, you niggas are. This is the problem, right? Because we were watching 2000s WWE, right? And it was to a point where niggas were like, damn, this kind of sucks. And I said, well, they're allowed to do this because it was a segment where it was like, oh yeah, you know, Dawn Marie's trying to fuck Tori Wilson's dad, and it's like, who is this for? It's like, what are you gonna do? Change the channel? What are you gonna watch? Because if you want to watch wrestling, this is it. You can't change the channel.
Yeah.
It's like you have to turn the TV off. This is it. But yeah, no.
That shit is like what, 9 o'clock? Niggas not going to bed yet.
I'm saying 9 to 11 on a Friday night. I might as well just go to bed, son. The fucking SmackDown. Oh my. Oh, sorry, no, sorry. It was 03, so this was on a Thursday night. I'm free. I got work in the morning. I'm going to sleep like shit. Fuck that. LA Knight talks about they also show you a little promo of the last 3 weeks of carrying, or 2 weeks of carrying cross. Look, I'm all fucked up. Of LA Knight getting into have they given this fucking faction a name yet?
I think it's fucking, is it the finish line or some shit like that?
That's what I thought it was, but I'm pretty sure they haven't given it. That was like just like the thing of his promo was the finish line is using the Money in the Bank and winning the belt. So that's it was like emphasis when I posted that tweet. I thought that they were gonna call it the finish line, and I was like, that's kind of bold considering there's literally a clothing store called Finish Line. So you're just gonna probably have to kill them over that. Over that trademark. So we've got no name for this Seth Rollins thing. He calls out Seth, as he said. Heyman answers. Huge pop. His whole promo is glazing LA Knight, calling him, yeah, you know, you're good. I like you. He's lying. But he says, yeah, you might as well just get the fuck out of here before we kill you. LA Knight basically says, go fuck yourself. So then he calls the boys. And this is the first 9/11 for this episode.
Yep.
Where the two strongest motherfuckers on the Raw brand come out on SmackDown, try to kill Karrion Kross again, dude, with my fucking brain. Try to kill LA Knight, and he first of all, he wards them off. Like he wards them off with no chair. They come back, he gets a chair, and they're like, holy shit. And they leave. And I just said, wow, it's never been more over for these guys.
Mind you, I'm pretty sure both of these niggas have had a spot where they've punched chairs away before.
Yo, I looked at this shit and I said, okay, what are we doing, man? Like, this isn't even like a tactical retreat. Son picked the chair up and y'all just ran.
They fucking booked it. They've both punched chairs away before, so the power scaling is off.
But y'all were cooked before he even pulled the chair. He was able to beat you niggas 2v1 without the chair.
Yeah.
So, they come back from commercial. Him and the boys are stewing. Saxton walks up. Braun barks at him, and this sparked the crazy. This was one of 2 segments that sparked a crazy fucking conversation for the entire weekend about how WWE has simplified people's characters and turned them into their gimmicks, to where like you are not the person anymore. You are just a gimmick. So with Jacob, it's get in where you fit in, all gas no break, whatever the fuck it is, and Braun Breaker is just barking.
Yep.
Like Braun Breaker is just a literal dog now in in WWE canon.
So Bronson ain't got shit. Just a big nigga.
Bronson Reed is just quiet, and Jeff Cobb is just fucking fat.
Yep.
So all this has Saxton announced that Bronson Reed and LA Knight will have a match tonight. I forgot about Naomi, I'm not gonna lie. And that's not because I'm being mean or anything, but she didn't do anything on this show.
She's doing her best. If you're saying Naomi as in like she
Proceed with
is
caution and be
beholden.
grown.
Yeah, she's doing her best to fight against that with all her social media shit. The rest of them niggas are not
The rest of
touching
them niggas
social
don't
media.
tweet.
Except, actually, no, Bronson retweets like a motherfucker, but like Jeff Cobb, fucking Jacob,
Well, Jeff
not
Cobb can't
tweeting.
use his Twitter because every time he tweet, niggas just gonna look at him crazy because of the fucking United Empire shit.
Yeah,
Niggas,
but
you
like
sabotage the whole faction to go be a fucking whipping boy.
Naomi at least like has a lot more moments where it isn't just the proceed with caution shit. We're gonna get to Jade. I have a lot of things to say about Jade Cargill.
Oh brother, oh brother, oh brother. Okay.
This is fucking nuts, dude.
So
But
in
yeah,
our
no,
opener,
Naomi's fighting tooth and nail,
yeah,
and I'll
literally,
say it's working.
her and Cody fucking her and Cody and being able to make chicken shit out of or chicken side out of fucking nothing. Not even chicken shit. You don't have shit. You don't have anything. You're just making chicken salad out of fucking thin air.
Niggas are breaking the fucking laws of alchemy and just making shit.
They're just trying to manufacture shit, and it's insane. So in our SmackDown opener, we have the Queen of the Ring semifinals. This is Alexa Bliss from SmackDown and Asuka from Raw. A couple of tidbits. They said that there's 9 world titles between them. I believe Alexa Bliss has 5 and Asuka 4. I said this is a late 2010s classic because it was. If you were watching before AEW came out, a majority of the Raws, especially during the Alexa Bliss Forever reign, featured her fighting Asuka back and forth. So they did a couple of stuff, obviously. Twisted Sister gets blocked into a cradle for 2. And of course, because we have hit the 4-star mark on the video game star rating scale, the crowd applauds them with This Is Awesome chants. Nothing has really happened yet. We're about 5 or so minutes into the match. They did a sequence. It ended in the cradle. They got the 2 count. I believe it was Alexa Bliss goes up top, or maybe it was Asuka that went up top. I don't remember which one. This is awesome chance, and I'm just like, dude, for what?
Crowd was turned up, man. Grand Rapids, they're litty for this shit.
For what though?
I couldn't fucking tell you, but them niggas alcohol must be free at the door or some shit like that. Niggas were fucking having a night, bro.
It's fucking crazy because this happens on Raw too. Like not this episode or not this week's Raw. Like it's not like there wasn't a place for it, but nothing happened in this match for you to chant this, and this is what you're chanting. But yeah, we get a Twisted Bliss tease, and then Alexa drops down and gets caught in a flying Fujiwara, and then we get the Twisted Bliss getting blocked into a hip attack for 3. I don't know if I forgot what they called it. They said Empress something. I think Tess made a call for it. What did you think about this match? Because I thought it's pretty good. But
It was good too. I know of Asuka obviously because she was super duper over in that late 2010s shit. So this is like my first match like actually getting to watch her. And like obviously I've seen Alexa wrestle a lot because she's been getting pushed since getting back recently. And they were both doing like a lot of like good shit, a lot of good graps. I think I did like the little bit of like I guess characterization they gave fucking Alexa where I couldn't see what happened, but like you mentioned that she went up for the Twisted Bliss and then dropped down because Asuka did fucking something.
pretty sure she just rolled away because she knew. Because like I said, this is the fucking El Clasico, so it would make sense.
Yeah, and fucking Asuka reverses it into the fucking submission. But I thought it was very good. Had a lot of fun. Yeah, I am hopeful that this fucking whatever fucking Empress Impact, fucking next round, Asuka can keep going. However, the hydrogen bomb on the other side. The finals.
It's over.
Next round.
It come with Jaded, baby. We're gonna have double SmackDown across the board. Double SmackDown, King and Queen of the Ring.
Fuck no.
Double SmackDown.
Yeah. You wouldn't even know, like, with just these past matches that Asuka's done, you wouldn't have known that she's been out for like a year plus compared to some of these other niggas that's wrestling on here.
Listen,
these shows.
It's niggas that wrestle every week that look like shit.
You would not know. Like, you actually would not know shit.
Son, it's niggas that wrestle every week and still don't look half as good as Asuka, man. Please get out of my company.
We were so close to greatness chat room. We were so close to Asuka versus Roxanne Perez. We were right. We were right
And
fucking
we could
there.
have had it. These niggas are just pussy, man.
Oh
They're
my
they're literally
god.
trying to get whatever they can out of this whale. It's something that we talked about, and when we get to the Raw segment is when I'll go off about this fucking Jade Cargill thing. But
Yeah.
so because of course we can't go fucking 30 minutes without Jade Cargill on this fucking show. Her, B-Fab, and Meechin are backstage watching Asuka win because Jade has the match on Monday, and the winner of that will get Asuka. Oh yeah, Byron asked Jade about something, and I skipped it. So because
I'm just right now. Oh, never mind. We're skipping it. Let's go.
I don't want to talk about that. It's literally just her saying, "Hey, it doesn't matter who shows up on Monday, because or Sunday, Saturday, whatever the fuck it is, because she's just gonna win." All right, cool, man. Thank you.
All right, no. Thank you. Appreciate
Oh,
you coming
okay,
through.
yes. No, I'm glad you brought that up. Yes, Roxanne has potential is the funniest thing that could have possibly ever come out of her fucking mouth, because you have not even half the experience that she has, and you have to say this because you're like, she actually didn't have to say it, which is the funny part, but she said it anyway, and boy, of course, that sparked internet interest in anything Jade Cargill was saying. But you know how it is. Like this is it's just impressive how you can be somebody who has been wrestling for about 5 years or so and has not picked up fucking anything past doing a kip up and your fucking finish. Like
We'll get
that,
to that though.
like that's impressive. Yeah, holy shit, will we get to that, right?
Going. That's its own 40-minute segment right there.
So the best part of SmackDown has hit. It's a Chelsea Green segment. Alexa is walking through the back. Chelsea says, it should have been me, not you, because I actually didn't even lose. Charlotte walks up and says the only reason she's still not in the tournament is because Alba Fire took forever to fucking tap out. And I said, that's kind of crazy, but I hear you, gang. That's kind of an indictment on your finish, but I hear you, gang.
We ain't gotta worry about it though. They don't need to. Nobody has to think too hard about that.
No, but that's
Just,
crazy, son. Like, yeah, because the implication of it is not that Alba is tough. I mean, it is that Alba is tough, but you can also look at it as the figure eight is fucking dog shit.
Yeah.
Because Alba Fire is somebody that when put in the figure eight should insta tap, because that is her role in this show. She's not Kaylee Ray, so her not tapping to the figure eight in that instance would make sense. Alba Fire is a fucking loser foot soldier. So when put in a killer submission, she should tap out immediately. But yeah, she says in response, she's going to break Chelsea in half. And as Chelsea walks off, she says, Alexa says she doesn't need help. To which Charlotte says she didn't help her. And this is fucking hilarious, right? Because this is a storyline that's going to be going probably into, actually, it's probably going to go past Evolution. It's probably going to be like one of the bigger things on this show going forward.
A little program.
So,
I'm fucking with it.
Kit Wilson comes out, and this is in my notes. I type out Kit Wilson singles that question mark. Next bullet, oh, Aleister Black. So then I write Kit Wilson versus Aleister Black. This will be quick. And then I have another bullet that says at least they're starting to use tag guys who aren't directly in contention as singles fodder. And then I saw it happen.
Yep.
Never mind, Killings is here and he's destroying Wilson.
And Aleister Black does not give a single fuck.
I mean, why would he?
He's just sitting there watching all the security suits niggas. It's like, oh, okay. But then he has a problem with it later, and it's just like, nigga, if you really wanted to fight him, maybe you would try to salvage this shit by stopping him.
Well, no, because there's no honor in black masking a guy that had just been in the STF for fucking 10 minutes.
I guess. Well, I did not get any of that from what was shown to me on my television.
Well, yeah, because they're not good at that. So Killings is begging CENA to come out, and he puts this nigga back in the STF.
Why would CENA give a fuck?
He doesn't. That's why his segment is stupid.
Man.
So we come back from commercial, and Jamie Noble is with Truth, and he's like, man, can you calm the fuck down and chill out? You're in a match later. Why do you fucking care? Actually, that turns out to be the main event. What the fuck is he going? Yeah. Why do you want to be in the fucking second slot? Nigga, you're booked in the main event, and you're telling him to come out because you want him in the second slot of the show?
Gotta go home now.
Get the fuck out, man. Jesus. So Aleister Black walks up and he's like, what the fuck, man? Truth says it has nothing to do with him. He just wants CENA. And then, because this show is so fucking dog shit to me. Damian Priest walks he walks into the foreground from the background, and it's just, why are you here? Then, you know what these fuckers try to do? They try to Judgment Day lure me to death. You remember back like a year and a half ago when the Judgment Day didn't want R-Truth anywhere near their fucking faction? That's what they tried to evoke. Fuck off, man. This is the shit that I'm talking. Fuck off. Fuck off. He tells him to handle his business and that they'll go celebrate afterwards. And I just said, Jesus, Mary Joseph, man. But
this is my 9/11 right after.
But in the next segment, the Ace is here, and he's in his version of plainclothes. You can tell it's plainclothes because he doesn't have a sport coat on. No suit jacket. It's just a little vest. He's good to go. This is plainclothes for him. And then he does his whole entrance. Does a great pyro and everything.
Entire entrance,
the entire entrance. Adam Cole is blushing right now. It's impressive. He barely gets this mic up to his face before this fucking this Jey Uso music hits, and I said, "Holy shit, it's over for me." So this Cody Rhodes promo segment inadvertently turns into a King of the Ring semifinal summit. So Jey Uso comes out. He says it's all love, but he's going to win. Sami Zayn comes out. Cody has not said a fucking word yet. We are about 5 minutes into this segment. Oh, didn't he do his little stupid fucking encore too?
He did the encore, yeah.
Oh yeah,
that's yo. So as I was watching this shit, right? I saw the tweets because I didn't watch SmackDown Live. Because why the fuck would I do that, right? And I saw people like, yo, Cody didn't even say anything in the promo, and I'm like, all right, well maybe it was just like a short thing. Maybe he got attacked. I don't fucking know. Get to the fucking thing, right? It's advertised as Cody coming out to talk about the King of the Ring, right? Jay shows up. I'm like, all right, it's his opponent, right? In my mind, I'm like, this is the fucking worst thing I've ever seen. Because I like Cody. I like his intro. Shit is long, man. Shit is fucking long. I mean, you add on part 1 to Jey Uso's entrance. And it's just like, damn, that's a fucking long-ass entrance. And then the nigga does the encore shit. And I'm just like, holy fuck. We can't do this. We can't do. And then I'm battling in my head because I'm trying to be logical about it, right? I'm like, you can't have him skip the intro because that is some people's price of admission, right? That is some people's entire show. However, every week, twice a week, not all of you niggas can get encores, right? If it was up to me, not all of you niggas are getting intros. What?
Would have this nigga walk out through the fucking stage on his ones, the music.
You're gonna appear in the ring. We're gonna start this segment with you in the ring. If anything, you want to do the entrance, you can do the entrance during the commercial. International feeds can have it. I don't want this shit. I don't want it. Every fucking week, man.
Oh my god. No way. This
Come
is the top
on.
of hour 2, right?
It was the top hour.
Of course it fucking was. It makes sense because it's a Cody promo. So, it should.
Good fucking god, man. We can't keep doing this shit. We have to give up.
So
something has got to give.
So Sami Zayn comes out and he notes that he is the only man in the ring who is not a former world champion. And I said that's okay. Because one of these guys is barely a former world champion. And then he's like, hey, you know, I was there. I was the first person to come out when Cody won his title. I got on a plane and I missed WrestleMania. I came to the Raw after WrestleMania to congratulate you, Jay, when you won yours. And it's just like, yeah, you know, it's my turn to win now. And as he says that, here comes Randy Orton. And when that happened, I should have known. Like, we did the prediction at the end of the last episode, and I was completely fucking wrong. Because I said that Randy Orton had no reason to win, to be in the finals of this King of the Ring. Boy, did they tell me to shut the fuck up. That's impressive. I've never been like stabbed in the back so quick. It's like immediately I say this shit, and then the next night it's just, oh yeah, no, Sami Zayn is found dead in fucking Grand Rapids, nigga. Cause of death, RKO.
Sami Zayn fans, we welcome you to the pile. I don't know.
Shit is fucking crazy, man. It's just.
Don't worry, they will tell you it was long-term booking to get him into an extended program with Karrion Kross.
Long-term booking is my most hated fucking phrase. Whether you're being serious or whether you're joking, because it's just like both avenues are fucking annoying at this point. Because AEW actually did have long-term booking, and then it turned into a meme. And then WWE's long-term booking was literally referencing something that had nothing to do with the current thing, but we're bringing it up because now we can lie and say that it did.
This is our plan the whole time.
Yep.
All right, fucker. All right, fucker.
So Orton comes in the ring. He grabs a mic. He just walks right past Cody. Cody's not in the fucking. Cody might as well be a fucking painting on the wall.
It was fucking cardboard cutout.
Cause it's actually fucking Cody Rhodes cardboard cutout in the ring. He walks right past him. He grabs a mic and he says, "Hey, he respects the hell of Jey Uso. Their families go way, way, way back. Bob Orton and the Wild Samoans and shit like that." Which is cool, but what is the fucking point of this conversation? Then he goes over to Sami. He's like, "Hey, Sami Zayn will be champion one day." And it's like, yo, that okay. So can I get an age check on everybody in the ring currently? Jay's mid-30s, right? Randy is about 40 or so. Cody is pushing 40. Oh no, Jay might be fucking 40 something. Point is,
Jay's 39.
Okay, yeah, he's pushing, like, everybody's pushing 40 or already mid 40s. There's not, y'all don't have much time. There's
Cody
not enough
and
time
Jay are the youngest people here. Well, Jay's the youngest. Cody's the second youngest. Sammy's third. And obviously Orton is the fucking oldest.
Like, saying someday or one day is fucking crazy. Because y'all are on borrowed time, whether it's age-wise or whether it's body-wise, right? Because look at Kevin. Kevin and Sami are about the same age. Kevin is basically fucking gone.
Yeah.
And I hate to say that because it sounds like I've given up, but neck injuries are fucking crazy, right? Like, neck injuries are, we're done here. Because
Even
literally anything can happen.
Not only if it's like, what if I re-aggravate the neck injury? Nigga, what if I make it worse?
What if I take a bump and I don't get back up?
Sami 40 plus, Sami is 40 flat. For reference, Kevin Owens is 41.
Like, what the hell? What the hell? Anyway, so this leads directly into the match. Cody and Randy don't interact at all, and he and Jay just evaporate into thin air. Nobody's at ringside. They kind of just leave. So we have an interesting matchup between Orton and Zayn here, where they're not exactly wrestling a face versus face match. The match on Monday was a face versus face match. This was a I need to win match from both guys. Randy is doing it because it's second nature to him. Sami is doing it in response and because he actually needs to fucking win this. Like, he is the person in the tournament with the biggest chip on his shoulder because everybody here has won a championship already. Cody won one, Jay just won one. Randy has held 15 of these fucking things. He is the only person who has not even come close, or he has been nothing but coming close. So when he goes tit for tat with Randy, exchanging like asshole shit, it means something. Like, it's and the story of this match is cool because it's not that Sami isn't good enough. It's that Sami is literally firing on 100, but Randy is like smart, or I guess enough of a veteran to be able to weather an 100% or 110 miles per hour Sami Zayn. Let's see. So we get Sami able to trap Orton, and he readies the haluva kick. He gets caught in the power slam, and then we get a Blue Thunder Bomb for 2. And then I don't like this finish where it's the Sami escapes the RKO, tries to set up the kick again, but ends up running into the RKO for 3. So Orton moves on to the finals, and Sami is dejected because he has lost again. And when he lost, the only thing that flashed in my brain was Karrion Kross. Because that's all this is now, right? Like, it's not even that Karrion Kross is important. It's just that this is what Sami is doing next. Because they gave me the answer. I should have known that Sami was losing when he said win, lose, or draw, I'm getting Karrion Kross. I said last week that Karrion Kross would be getting involved. I should have realized that the answer was right in front of me. It was a clear path with a sign. Sami just wasn't making it. I should have known better. What did you think?
I thought this might be a little crazy. I thought it was an alright match. I'm not gonna lie, I like Sami better in this match than I like Randy, really. Maybe I'm a salty baby. You know, every so often there is a conversation that comes about in regards to, like, you know, taking bumps and selling shit. Every time I watch a fucking Sami Zayn match, that nigga's fighting for his fucking life. and it fucking should mean something to me.
Yeah,
When he
man.
hits that fucking blue thunder bomb, and it's like he hit a fucking crazy ass combo in Street Fighter or some shit for the fucking first time ever, and he's sitting there popping off like, yeah, count that shit, nigga, I'm fucking him. And then the nigga obviously kicks out because it's fucking blue thunder bomb. I'm just like, I'm fucking dejected. Obviously, I'm upset because then it's like the fucking promo before. It's like, like I really do believe that this is his fucking time. That fucking Huluva kick dodge was clean as fuck. And it's like I actually really do believe him. And I'm like, all right, even if he doesn't win the King of the Ring, him being in the finals against Cody would be really cool. But no, of course not, right? The shit that they were doing on the outside with fucking Orton doing the backdrops and then Orton coming in and fucking taking this nigga's fucking hands and feet apart one by one. Really good to sell the desperation. I think it's just with a better crowd, I feel like this would help Sammy going into this Karrion Kross shit a lot more. Because with the Grand Rapids crowd, they did not give they cared about Sammy, but like, nigga, that's fucking Randy Orton on the other side of the ring for them. So it's like, we don't give a fuck about Sammy. With the right crowd, it's like, Sammy just cut an impassioned promo. You know what I'm saying? We go into the match. Randy's doing all this asshole shit. He's fucking sitting here stomping on fucking all of Sammy's limbs. He's hitting him with multiple backdrops on the outside, multiple power slams, DDTs. He hit that nigga with the kitchen sink and Sammy's still fighting. And then he loses, and it's just like, all right, nigga, well, what now? And then we go under Raw, and then Karrion Kross starts doing that shit. And then it's just like, I want to see Sami Zayn kill this nigga.
I don't need,
and
I don't want it. I don't want it.
You don't. However, for me, that's the component that I'm missing, because the frustration from me is there for Sammy, because it's like, this can't be what's next, right?
Exactly. That's why I don't want it.
We're supposed to be in Gunther talks, and we're in Karrion Kross talks, and we just went over the tail of the tape with Karrion Kross. Nigga, he's fighting back bump allegations, bro. A professional wrestler in 2025, and niggas don't know if you're comfortable getting laid out on your fucking back. And this is who the next opponent is supposed to be. We're supposed to be frustrated. Sammy's supposed to be frustrated. I'm supposed to feel like me and the rest of the WWE universe are on the same page. Them niggas don't care. Fucking, I hate to say it, them damn Randy Orton fans, right? Not too far off from the fucking Copeland fans, all right? I'm not gonna hold you. Crazy. Them niggas are there to sing the song, and that's it. Niggas are here to chant RKO, and that's it. They don't give a fuck what happens to the rest of us. They do not care, right? I'm sorry, Memesy. Your fellow Randy Orton fans, why are you being shot? I'm sorry. I said I was sorry. However, the rest of your fan base, that's all they give a fuck about. They don't care who gets left in the fucking dust. They are here for the song. They're here for the RKO, and that's it. And it's not totally your fault, because Randy was supposed to be in a program with Kevin, and sometimes shit happens. But now my Sami Zayn story has gone from a fucking story to a goddamn an anime light novel, bro. Nobody's reading this shit. This shit is not canon. This fucking Karrion Kross match will probably go down for nothing but nefarious reasons. Nothing that anybody wants to see.
This shit is crazy, man.
It is very crazy. The Kevin program was leading to the CENA match anyway, but it does feel like there is a void there. And if I'm Randy and I'm like, you gotta give me a little bit more, I would be like, okay. Because instead you give me fucking Joe Hendry. Oh my god.
No. They should have gave him something. Like they should have pivoted long ago. I don't know, man. They should have just pivoted or something.
They wanted to do a fun thing and they thought it was fun, and it's just like,
no, they wanted to temp check Joe Hendry because they're going to buy him.
They better not, bro.
No, he's here, man.
I can't stand another one of these niggas with these fucking long as fuck intros, man.
They are going to buy this. He's being bought. Like, this is the reality that we have to come to, is that he is being bought. What's shorty name that everybody hate? Tessa Blanchard. The whole reason that she is in TNA right now is because fucking whatchamacallit. They're trying to rehabilitate her and to send her back into the WWE. WWE waiting to see. He said he picked him. I mean, it makes sense. But at the same time... So
no, like I said, they wanted to do a fun thing. They thought it was fun. I think it's dog shit.
But at the same time, WWE absolutely wants Hendry.
Enough. I can't do another one of these intros. I can barely do it for the niggas I like. I like Cody. I like asterisk Jey Uso. I can't keep doing this. There are only so many hours in the SmackDown is gonna get shorter.
Thank God. Shouldn't me?
We cannot do these long ass intros anymore. Joe Hendry is money. Man. I'm gonna call myself. I was about to say something really fucking crazy. However, I will just pivot to saying that shit is fucking money.
Listen, man, you know what it is.
That shit is loonies and toonies, man.
Please.
It's giving money. I'm supposed to smell it,
please.
and it's supposed to be maple syrup.
Put that shit in actual currency, man.
It's not supposed to be real money. Mr. Iguana is more money because, oh my god, that nigga can wrestle, man.
Shit is fucking crazy.
But yeah, no, the fucking I can also understand Cody and Randy being the plan always because we were going to get a fucking Cody Randy program anyway. That nigga Randy pointed at the belt one too many times for nothing to come of it. Right? Like I'm reading the chat, fucking it sure reminded me of Anthony Edwards. Yeah, they got KD. We got Jaden McDaniels.
All right.
Yeah, they got Mr. Iguana. We got Joe Hendry.
They got Mr. Iguana and we got Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry is not no fucking money, man. That nigga showed up in the fucking NXT warehouse where they pop for everybody and anyone, and they did not give a fuck that Joe Hendry was there.
Niggas are sick of that fucking song, man, because it goes on too long. I gotta wave my arms back. You know, that's not even an excuse. Them niggas do that each. I don't know what it is. We'll get to NXT, but I don't know what it is. Oh my god.
I seen the video, and then I was like, okay, no, maybe there's an issue with that. And I watched the show, and I'm like, okay, it's still the same.
They filmed next week's episode prior to that, so they already popped big.
Prior?
Them niggas is weird.
Oh my god, they're doing that old school Raw shit? Damn, okay, wow.
Oh man.
They see Hendry once and again. Oh, Jesus. Okay, fine, whatever. That's cool.
So yeah, Sammy's dead. We can
Sammy is cooked. Nia Jax promo.
This next segment, we can skip this.
Holy fuck. Okay, so
I'm sorry.
When I see Nia Jax walk out, I said she's not scheduled for a match. I seen Shorty lean on the ropes with a mic, and I said they let anybody talk on this fucking show. Cody didn't say not one word, and they're letting Nia Jax full on pro. Yo, Road Dogg, have a seat.
You know what that shit reminded me of? Fucking when Mariah May was talking to AEW and she kept not talking, and then fucking Tony Schiavone was like, "Speak, bitch."
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Nah, I love that because like Schiavone being like an actual character within the women's stories is the funniest shit ever, man. Like when Britt Baker was on TV and Tony was like, and Schiavone was supposed to be like her father figure on TV, and then when they brought Adam Cole in when they were together, Cole was like, "Yo, you know that's my shorty, right?" He said, "Man, what are you talking about?" Like that was good shit, man. Schiavone's always a gem in the women's stories.
My dog, bro.
So, Nia Jax promo. Basically, what this is they're setting up for a title match next week because, of course, we cannot. I keep saying it every week, and everybody thinks I'm fucking crazy. We cannot go 2 weeks without something being defended across 5 shows. Did you know that what is it? Is it NXT next week that has like fucking 3 title? No, it's SmackDown. Okay, yeah, it was SmackDown. SmackDown has 3 title matches next week. Yep. We have a women's match. We have a tag match. And we have the damn Women's United States Championship. We had a Women's Intercontinental title match last Monday. We had a TNA fucking title match on Tuesday. Brother, can we please fucking stop? Can we take a break from this shit? But yeah, Nia Jax promo is setting up for the title match. She lays out Tiffany. Naomi teases it, and Nia basically tells her, "Yo, I need to get my run back. You gotta get the fuck out of here." Chelsea Green. Oh, they showed a Punk and CENA promo. Chelsea Green and Charlotte Flair, sponsored by Papa John's. I'm not sure why this one in particular is sponsored by Papa John's, but that's what they told me. So we get a hot start. Basically, I was more invested in this match than I should have been. It's not a great match. It's more like a less than stellar TV match, but because I like both women, I was locked in. The spear that Charlotte hits on Chelsea is fucking insane. Not because it looks good, but just because it looks fucking nuts. Charlotte Spears and they both they do a fucking Spanish fly out of this this spear to try and sell this fucking thing, and it looks ridiculous. So the figure eight was blocked into a cradle, and then when Charlotte reapplies it, Chelsea taps immediately, but as she taps, Piper has materialized in the air and is already setting up this senton to explode Charlotte's entire fucking body. That was one of the gnarliest things I've seen this week. Is that damn Piper senton? When I seen it on Friday, I said, golly.
Yeah, no, she tried to fucking kill her.
That was crazy. That was fucking awesome, though. I love everybody involved with this shit.
Nah, fucking Charlotte was selling the fuck out of that too. Damn, nigga.
Upside down. Yeah, because all the fucking wind left her body, nigga.
Yeah.
Shorty was trying to recover and could not. So they're whooping her fucking ass. Alexa comes to her aid, and Charlotte blows her off. And then we have fucking Jeff Cobb taping his fist up as if he does anything but be big. Solo says, nah, I'm going to go out there and I'm just going to talk. But then tells him to be on standby. And it's like, well, okay, so you want Jeff Cobb to be out there. Why didn't you just bring him with you? So we get a recap package of the last 2 weeks. Fatu gets called out. Solo then says that he loves him, families fight and forgive, and that he did everything for him. And then asks him to move forward with him. And then he continues to say that nobody saw anything in him except for him, and that nobody wanted him here except for him, which is true, right? Like the last part of nobody wanted him here was, yeah, because there's a reason for that, because he's a little freak. Like the whole point is that he's the damn monster under the bed for this fucking family. Everybody, he's the Teddy Hart of the Samoan family, apparently. And if you don't get that, just be happy that you don't get that. He is the least spoken about family member. So Jacob responds that Solo used him to defend him, to keep him tribal chief, to give him power, to make him famous. And then Jacob says, if this is about the United States Championship, we can fight for it. And then Solo tries to hit him with the spike, and he drops him, and then Cobb is literally there within a nanosecond to whoop his ass. Jimbo then decides that he is going to come out and assist. And this is the funny one, because as soon as this happened, I went into the chat and I asked Memesy, I said, hey, is Jay the one that didn't want Jacob? Or is he the one that asked why we went and got Jacob? To which she responded, yes. Just because I wanted to make sure that we weren't reneging on the nobody wanted you here thing. And then the person that was vocal about not wanting him here came out to save him. But no, turns out Jimbo just doesn't speak. Ever. And then he comes up for the save. This is less of a save and more of a, he's had problems with Solo as of late, so I'm just going to get in his business. Fatu recovers. He and Jimbo stare off. He grabs his United States Championship, and there's clear tension because they had just spent the last couple months fighting, and now he's come out to be what seems as his savior, and it's an awkward conversation. So we get Bronson Reed and LA Knight. LA Knight comes from the crowd and throws Breaker's shoulder first into the post. Nothing happened. They might as well not even book this match because nothing fucking happened. No point. It all ends in a DQ because Bronson Reed or Braun Breaker jumps in the ring, spears LA Knight, and they beat the shit out of him.
I don't know why they even booked this shit to begin with.
I'm telling you, bro. That's the most Vince thing ever, where you book a match for the sole purpose of not having it, but to get all 5 of your people in the when you need all 5 of your people around ringside, so you just put them in a match just to have them fight. That's all.
So we could have just saved time and did this shit at the top of the show.
Absolutely. We should open the show with them ripping LA Knight's head off his body and saying, oh, he's injured. Okay, off TV.
Also, as for the fucking Jacob Solo shit, I think this is where people try to get on Twitter and revise history on the Solo shit and say that, oh, Solo's always good. You know what I'm saying? And you guys are just getting hip to it now, and it's like...
No, it wasn't.
Nope.
I watched the show.
It was every week with this fucking... Insert location here, acknowledge me, cosplaying Roman Reigns shit, and not actually having like a program to do, not really interacting with the people of SmackDown. The fucking highlight of that fucking era probably was Jacob Fatu, but also the Tongans having a really good ladder match with the rest of the tag division. something that is still consistent to this day. Just a tag division having good matches, but it's not lie and say it was good.
I do you one further.
You
I
know?
watched that nigga in NXT. He didn't do nothing.
Yep. Is he like all right as a wrestler? Sure.
I mean, I
I'm
would hope
not
so.
really-
Everybody in this company is all right. It's like you could count on two hands the amount of ass niggas there are in this company.
Yeah, but like I won't call him good because like I don't really feel anything watching that shit. I'm not gonna lie. Not even me being a fucking all elite soldier. It's just there was nothing to feel. He had a mad match with Cody. I ain't feel shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's
And
the
that's
shit
not
that
even an
never moved me,
indictment on
man.
Cody. It's just like sometimes you can't do nothing for a nigga, man.
Okay.
WWE fears Jacob will overshadow Solo.
That was a
He
report.
should have.
That's why they were like kind of delaying everything and trying to keep this nigga hidden for as long as they fucking could.
It's like they're working against that now, but only because they're not letting like this is the first time Jacob has like actually said something that hasn't been a bunch of catchphrases or fucking sports adjacent nonsense in a long time. And you can tell the nigga was rusty and they stopped letting him do his own shit. It's fucking ridiculous.
What they
Like
said,
it's nuts.
his promos don't hit when he can't say nigga.
Come on.
He can't cut promos, but he can't say nigga, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Be nice.
I have to get off Twitter, but there was some nigga rage baiting in the replies to some wrestling tweet. He was like, how many, and you know, obviously shit was crazy charge to begin with, but he was like, how many American Negroes are on the program? And the nigga was like, oh, and he was talking about Night of Champions. Some nigga replied, "There's 5. There's Naomi. I forget who all he named, but
He
then he
started
threw
listening to
fucking
Samoans. The nigga
he
looked
threw
crazy.
Jacob in there, and the nigga was like, "That nigga's a fucking Polynesian man." I said, "American Negro."
Yeah, you start listening to them Samoans, we gonna look at you crazy because y'all seem to forgot.
Jesus Christ, yeah, no, fucking. I understand Jacob is heavily nerfed, but I was gonna say I like Jacob when like his initial promo. He did say all gas no brakes, but like you know when he was fucking alluding to coke as well, talking about some off the scale with it, all raw no cuts or some shit like that. I was like that's hard, and you know when he's like, oh, I'm a menace to society, and he starts listing all these fucking black movies. I'm like, hey, fuck it, man. Sure, but it's a promo, right? Now it's just like, you better get in or you finna. I'm all gas, no brakes. Turn off. You're like, you're not even turn off. Like, nigga, you're losing it, bro. You better tell them to stop fucking around.
So, if I have to take a stab in the dark, Road Dogg hears this and hears people react to it and says, "You got something there, brother." Because the peak of Road Dogg's career is him doing this fucking New Age Outlaw shit every night for fucking 3 years. Every night. So Road Dogg's like, "Oh no, you got something here, kid. Just do that." And it's like, okay, man.
You can end the promo like that. However, I need you to do more than just because that's the only thing. There's nothing else. Because his initial shit when him and fucking Tom are walking through the back, that shit is fire. And, you know, some of that might have been fucking recycled from his MLW days, but you know, I ain't seen this shit before, so it was new to me. Yeah, it was great. And then he took the one part of it that I didn't even really fucking care about. All gas, no break shit. Yadarami, like, you know, Yadarami was funny to hear because it's just like, what is this doing on WWE television?
Actually, yeah, what is this doing on my Christian television?
Now it's every week on my WWE television, and you got the white folks saying it now, and it's just like, oh.
Yeah, that's the scary part.
Good luck. I see there are no niggas back there to dissuade you from doing certain things. So good luck, guys.
You think Byron Saxton gonna fucking say anything? Nigga, you think Booker T is gonna say anything?
Them niggas are not in the writers' room. I'm talking about there's no niggas in the writers' room to
of
be
course
like, hey, we
not.
probably shouldn't
You know who they do got in there. I guarantee you it's about 3 Indian niggas in there.
Moving on.
I guarantee you.
You can't do this,
especially on SmackDown. I'm just saying.
After Big Zo won the primary, you can't do that. You can't. Big Zo's preaching love and peace in New York City. Look what you bringing to the table.
Nah. Salute to them niggas. Y'all got a 6-figure job doing horrible shit that includes black people. But yeah, salute.
Jacob's Fatsu's theme sounds like it's based on the Bone Thugs. It probably is, bro.
So title matches are plenty for next Friday SmackDown. This is when they announce the 3 fucking title matches: Julian, Zelina, Wyatt, and Profits. And then we have the damn women's title match Wait, no, sorry. Is it? Yeah, it's women's
No,
tag.
you're right.
Shit.
It's women's US, men's tag, and then last woman standing for the
Yes,
WWE.
okay. So, Jacob, then it cuts back to Jacob, and he is fucking he is incoherent. You cannot understand you cannot understand a word he is saying because he is just screaming into the fucking camera. But what you can make out, it's him and Silla United champions for this United States Championship, which is cool. Whatever. So in your main event, you have Ron the Truth Killings versus John Cena. So nothing has changed with this guy except that he speaks now. Like he's not a minstrel show. So that's the only difference. He still comes out to What's Up. He still does the What's Up gimmick. That's it. Other than him actually speaking and not being Ned Flanders, circa fucking season like 8 of The Simpsons or whatever. He's still there. They are certainly having a match. And because it's a heel John Cena match in 2025, he powders, he takes that fucking belt, tries to walk away. Truth then goes after him. He hits him with the belt, DQ, starts roughing up Truth. Punk comes to the save. Truth fades into the background. Cena and Punk brawl. Cena lays him out, puts him to the table, and then he regurgitates the pipe bomb. Yeah, this is a fucking monumental 9/11. So during his little pipe bomb promo, during the original pipe bomb promo, Punk brought up Colt Cabana because the name is taboo. Because you're not during that time, the WWE was closed. The WWE was it. I mean, they're xenophobic like normally, but figuratively as well. Where you were not allowed to reference anything that wasn't on the island of WWE. You could not mention New Japan. You could not mention Ring of Honor. All things that he did. So in Cena's rendition of this, he said the names Nick Nemeth, Matt Cardona, and Claudio Castagnoli. Now the internet is saying that these are anagrams for Nick Jackson, Matt Jackson, and Colt Cabana. And if it is, we have a fucking problem. Because we are not in the island of WWE anymore. We are allowed to say people's names. We can reference other companies.
You are John Cena. Just mention that you aren't going to be here for much longer. Who cares if you mention some niggas you're not supposed to mention?
Now, in theory,
genuinely,
could this incite legal action from the Bucks? Of course, because these niggas are corny. These niggas are corny, bro.
It's not my money.
Yeah, no, of course, but I'm pretty sure WWE wants to avoid any type of legal whatever.
That's too bad, bro. I'm getting behind.
You start mentioning certain niggas, and it's a legal battle that nobody fucking asked for. And Lord knows that this company has enough on its plate legally. So,
what's one more?
Yeah, right. Over a fucking promo that nobody's gonna remember in fucking 10 years.
Except now we get the fucking Twitter detectives. If you take all the names together, and if you know about John Cena's secret group chat, then it makes perfect sense, and it's a great promo, everybody. I think it's really good.
His secret group chat of Nick Nemeth, Matt Cardona, and fucking Claudio Castagnoli.
Now, normal people won't be able to find it, and even if you hack John Cena's phone, it's on WhatsApp, so it's really secure. But trust me, guys, I know about this.
Yeah, right.
All right.
Well, the thing with the Bucks is that I'm sure the Bucks are great guys because as many stories as I know that are negative about the Bucks, I've heard positive stories, of course. But you niggas are just fucking corny.
There's some fucking
you niggas are just corny, bro. Like my problem with the Bucks is that they're just fucking corny.
Yeah.
And side note, yo, Matt Cardona, take a break, man. Take a lap. Cut it out. The niggas don't want you over there. Take a lap.
Chelsea's a real soldier. She going to war for her nigga, man.
No, she's not. She
yes,
is not trying. No, hey, no.
That nigga Kale got up there and said, "Yo, Matt,
take a break.
You cannot say you're the king of indies and then beg niggas to sign you. That's not how being the king of indies works."
Son said, "I'm the king of the indies." Every other interview. Oh no, but we knew. He didn't have to out himself. We knew exactly who it was. Because that was a meme in the IWC when that nigga first got released. Ryback was looking at indie promoters talking about some, yes, I'm going to need about, like 20K. For what? Oh, for dates. Huh? You? The nigga that wasn't even like a WWE champion, you barely won mid-card belts, asking me for like 20, 40K for an appearance? Get the fuck out of here, nigga. What the fuck?
Hell no.
Some fucking Ryback, nigga.
Some feed me more, nigga.
I could probably ask Goldberg for less, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about?
My God, no, this scene of shit. I think it pisses me off because it's like he's so smug about the whole shit. Like, oh my God, I did it. Like, I did the pipe bomb thing, and it's like, bro, even in the lead up to this match even happening, or this fucking segment happening, them niggas ran that shit back. I understand his legal issues with having Vince McMahon's name on the program, right?
Yeah, you don't. Oh,
However, at the
yeah,
same
I
time,
forgot that was in that package because I forgot that like SmackDown starts the news cycle for them. So whatever promo, like and whatever video packages are played on SmackDown are also played on Raw. I forgot.
yeah. Except the Raw version had they remixed the fucking Cena shit from SmackDown in there too. I did not watch the Raw version because I didn't like the SmackDown version because I thought it was shit. I thought it was bad. This fucking movie narrator, get the fuck out of here, man.
Corey Graves,
But
come
yeah,
on,
no.
man.
John Cena thinks he's so smug because he mentioned Claudio Castagnoli, which popped me because I like Claudio. But there's like some fucking Nick Nemeth and fucking whoever the other guy, fucking Matt Cardona.
Fucking Zack Ryder, man.
Fucking like if you really want to do some shit, stand it's fucking Sami Zayn way back when mentioned AEW television. Go ahead, and drop Claudio Castagnoli of AEW television for very quick. That would give me the pop. You
This
know what I'm
nigga
saying?
wants him to say this shit so bad.
I
Bro,
want them to
we
do
are
it
so
bad.
far into this fucking war. It doesn't matter anymore.
Oh, I need it. I need it more than anything. You have no fucking clue, man. I don't fuck with Big Ziggler. He was probably during the fucking period of time I stopped watching. So it's gonna happen. I feel like this is the best chance for it to happen.
Son, that nigga Nemeth is so fucking funny. Cause he got released and said that's okay. Went to New Japan one day belt and said, maybe not. And then ended up in TNA of all fucking places, bro.
Yep. A real graveyard. Dolph Ziggler is such an unserious name. It's great. I can't lie though.
Fucking Dirt Diggler.
John Cena's enjoying his retirement tour. And that's
I think he is.
Sure, man. I feel like if there's anything, this is the part that he's enjoying. Working with Punk is probably the highlight for him. I don't want to say he didn't enjoy working with Cody. It's just it was very. I think it was because it was in the middle of that European tour shit, and they were running the same scripts for all those shows. That's probably why it didn't seem like he was having fun. I'm sure the next program that he has is fucking Cody. I would hope to God it is a lot better.
Crazy.
Otherwise, we're done. And by we're done, I mean I'm skipping those fucking segments and letting the internet watch it for me.
You're not against TKO. You're Mr. TKO. All right, man.
Oh my God!
Oh no, he's so right. Punk isn't the rebel anymore.
Oh my God, he's going to Saudi Arabia.
Well, yeah, he stopped being the rebel in 2011 when they ran the angle the first fucking time, and he came back and signed a fucking huge lucrative contract. And once they realized that they actually had him locked up, they just put fingers in his ass and ruined his push.
Oh,
yeah, I know. I know the cool thing is to dunk on Punk, especially after the AEW fallout. But come on, let's have people work for it, please.
Oh my God, a 9/11 fucking just happened on my timeline. Wow.
What the hell just happened? It's Thursday. What happened?
Andrew Scholes has been cast as Dan Hibiki in the live-action Street Fighter movie.
Oh, that's fucking funny. That movie's gonna suck.
Yeah. Y'all going to watch for Big Rome?
No, not in my life.
Chat room?
Oh, that's crazy.
No, you're not trying to see the Tribal Demon? It's gonna be on Raw appearances to hype this shit up. They about to have that nigga playing Street Fighter in the middle ring with Cody Rhodes. Keep playing. Watch it on Twitter.
Wait, I'm missing the fucking Kyle battle. Oh man.
All right, this fucking yeah. So Friday, if if at any point you didn't think this shit was happening at Night of Champions, this shit was happening at Night of Champions. Punk fans were locked in. All right.
Oh, I mean, listen, yeah. If last Friday you weren't convinced, I don't know what to tell you. It's just, it's happening.
Oh, was that the end of the show?
Yeah, no, that's the end of the show.
Thank God. Oh,
he puts him to the table, and then he picks the mic up after he says all this shit, and then says, "You can keep the last 2 minutes. Elvis has left the mother fudging building." And I said, "All right, yeah."
He said
so
fudging? You're a fucking asshole.
He said fudging.
Pipe bomb anniversary tomorrow. Riyadh, come get your juice. Oh, that nigga's gonna mention some AEW television right there. Yeah.
Yeah, you're so adamant about this.
I'm taking the money line. Yeah. Jack Perry mentioned. What do y'all think?
Wait, hey,
Talk about
yo, you know, it'd be fucking funny if this whole time Jack Perry's fucking contract is expired and this thing just show up.
yeah, oh my god, Jack
Oh
Perry,
my
son, let's
god, that would be
go.
so fucking funny. Do you think we're out of the way to rehire fucking Jack Perry, nigga?
Oh my
Sorry, not
god.
rehire, hire Jack Perry, nigga.
Oh man, that would pop me.
Jack Perry is John Cena's fucking stand-in. He has to sit there and read all the shitty little fucking heel Cena promos and get his ass beat for it. Oh my
All right,
god.
Collision. What did we think?
This was a solid show. I mean, it's like I said, I get on here every week and I tell you about how good Collision is in terms of wrestling. But the whole deal with Collision is that because it's like super good wrestling and they don't want to, let me not say waste matches, but that's really what it is. They don't want to put like matches that niggas really want to see on Collision, even though they should. Which is why we end up with fucking this Collision having 7, obviously exaggeration, 7 multi-person tag matches. So we start with John Moxley and AR Fox. I wonder who wins this one, right, guys?
I truly wonder.
Yeah, nah, Moxley gotta be racist, son. This nigga had a gut style pile driver on AR Fox and started whooping his ass. Yo, because when I saw the gut style into the ground and pound, I was like, oh, they're gonna go to TKO finish. And of course, this fucking loser locks in this damn rear naked choke, and I said, oh my god. It would have been so cool if he had just beat the shit out of AR Fox, man. He gives AR Fox a Death Rider post-match. And then it's another promo about calling Hangman a fake cowboy. Because, that's one of the... Like Punk, there's only so many things we can say about Hangman Page. And it's either that he's pussy, an alcoholic, depressed, or that he's a fake cowboy. Millennium Cowboy. Or Millennial Cowboy, sorry. But yeah, I mean, if John Moxley and AR Fox, there's nothing to say about it. You have anything special to say about this? Because it's really just...
I love the trend of AR Fox matches where a nigga comes in dripped out, some fucking bandanas and shit. Nigga takes like 3 moves. That shit is off his fucking head.
Everything is off his body. By the end of the match, it is just his funny little pants, and that's it.
But I mean, it was a cool match to watch because it's like, I don't know, just seeing AR Fox up against Moxley is just like, what the fuck? But also good as hell.
Yeah, but
so.
and it's also weird because we know how AEW books matches. Like if this was WWE, the bell is gonna ring, AR Fox is gonna walk in, he's gonna get hit with that Death Rider, and we're gonna go home. And then it's fucking 6 minutes of commercials afterwards. So let me get Adam Cole, Roderick Strong, Daniel Garcia, and okay, this Bandito shit. Right? I like Bandito. Bandito is good, even with his little funky ass Street Fighter 4 music. Perfectly fine. Why is he the Ring of Honor champion? Are we trying to piss me off?
Yes. But also we like him, so we want to give him something. And Ring of Honor is as
he
low as
even wrestling on fucking Ring of Honor? Can
well,
somebody fact check that?
Let's check his cage match.
Because what the fuck is Bandito doing with this damn belt if we're not going to do anything? Does he wrestle on a damn show?
Matches.
Holy smokes, man.
What the fuck is that? Yeah. I don't even know him. I don't even know what fucking promotion this is. Let's see him out.
Holy shit.
He is wrestling on Ring of Honor as of May 28th.
That's it?
That's as far back as I can see.
No, that's kind of fucking crazy, by the way.
May 7th as well.
Let's see. Ring of Honor. Yeah, May 28th, May 7th, 4/12, 4/9. These are proving ground matches. These are... What these proving ground matches are, these are fucking, whatchamacallits. These are, what's the word? Eliminator matches.
Oh.
So he beat Jericho. So we were at the whatchamacallit match. We were at the Dynasty that he won the title. And then after that, he's just been doing proving ground matches. Where it's not even an actual title match. Which is fine. But it's just like, it's still just weird to me that he doesn't need to be on both shows. He doesn't. Like, I get it, but he doesn't need to be on both shows. It's insane. It's actually nuts that's what we're trying to do. Nobody knew was watching Ring of Honor, and that's fine. So this promo about the Callis family leads directly into the match. It is Paragon, which is Cole and Strong, with Bandito and Garcia against Proto Sheeta and FTR. I do like that production has Proto Sheeta on their nameplate. Like this is like
pretty cool.
Like this is a thing that we're doing now, which is awesome. because for the longest it was just saying it, and then it was the Don Callis families, Kyle Fletcher and Ikonosuke Takeshita, which I'm sure is ridiculous to try and fit on that damn little Chiron down there, but hey.
Niggas were making it work, I think.
They were doing something. So this match was actually pretty cool. There was a sequence in here that was fucking ridiculous. So it starts with FTR hitting Power and Glory onto Strong. Then Bandito hits a frog splash on the Cash. Soup hits a knee to Bandito that basically rips his head off his body. Garcia hits Soup with Twist and Shout. Fletcher hits Garcia with the goddamn Michinoku driver. And then Fletcher and Cole trade big boots and forearms. And then Cole gets him with a patella drop brainbuster. Seeing all of that in the span of 2 minutes is the craziest shit I've ever seen. But that's what these little party game matches are for, right? This shit was fucking awesome. But that's the problem with AEW, is when you do these 8-man, these 8-man, these 10-man, these 16-man matches, I know what it is. I know the shit is good. I don't really need to look at it because I know I don't write anything in these matches. It's just like an AEW multi-person matches, because everybody is so fucking good and they wrestle the same style that they wrestle forever. This doesn't really write, because I'd just be writing for fucking ever.
And boy, were there a lot on Collision this week.
It was crazy, man. So Fletcher hits a super kick into the Shatter Machine for 3. Once again, we have the faces getting stomped out, and then fucking Truth Magnum and Turbo Floyd hit the ring, and the heels leave. 4 of the scariest niggas in the tag division, hell, even in the singles division, if you want to argue, hit the ring or leave the ring when the Outrunners come running out. Who exactly?
I don't know why Takeshita or Fletcher left. Like, either one of those niggas by themselves couldn't wipe both those niggas out.
But that's where we're at, right? That's like the whole thing.
I think. Well, not I think. There's a story that they're going to start with FTR, but I feel like there's like a bit of setup you have to do there to answer the question of why did Konosuke Takeshita and fucking Kyle Fletcher leave. FTR has to be like, no, let's leave. You know, we don't need to fight them. And then the other two are just like, all right, nigga, I guess. What the fuck? And then we go to Wednesday, and it's just like, you know, Stoke is trying to gaslight the populace yet again, as Stoke does. And we realize that there is an angle to be played here. There's a reason why everybody left. Instead, it's just everybody sees Truth Magnum and Turbo and Floyd. Oh my god, no, hell no.
The Outrunners are here. Holy shit.
Don Callis, lend me some hockey. This is base Turbo Floyd I'm up against. What the fuck? Alright, man. But,
thank you, base Turbo Floyd. Holy shit, man.
God.
We get a pre-match promo from the heel and face teams in the women's 8-man All-Star. Then we get a Monet backstage promo, post-Grand Slam. It's basically just about her winning the belts, and she'll be on Dynamite next week, obviously. So let me go to Strickland and Shane Taylor. So, I don't know, is it Shane Taylor Promotions or Productions? Either way, point is, this faction is fucking cool. They've got the infantry, which is Sean Dean and Kali Bravo. They've got Trish Adora, and they've got Lee Moriarty. Lee Moriarty is fucking awesome. This is a Ring of Honor act. So you really know I'm not happy.
You might as well sign them to AEW, nigga.
They're there! They're on the AEW fucking roster page.
It's pretty true.
But they've been relegated to Collision and Ring of Honor. Moriarty has been the pure champion for the last 7 months, I'm sure. He's been pure champion since probably last year.
Yeah.
And nobody knows because Ring of Honor has 2 pay-per-views a year. What is it? It's Death Before Dishonor, it's Final Battle, and Super Card of Honor, right? It's 3? Jesus, man. Anyway, it's the speed versus power matchup. In between Shane Taylor throwing Swerve like a bag of shit and then hitting him with a crazy splash that basically would have like broke his back in a just world. Swerve has been working the arm. You get a neat little segment where the infantry and Nana are outside placing bets at ringside, and they get Shivani to place a parlay as well.
I don't know what kind of bets them niggas were fucking pushing. Them niggas were doing like fucking Smash player side bets or some shit, because something happens. Nigga picks up all the cash that's there. Like, what the fuck did you just bet on? Who's getting the next hit? I'll get to that, because there's a distinct reason as to why Nana did that, and you're gonna start fucking laughing when I explain it to you. God. So Shivani puts money in. Shivani goes back to commentary, and Nigel's like, "What did you bet on?" He said, "Oh, I just put everything on Swerve."
So Swerve hits a super angle slam onto Taylor. A swerve stomp. Swerve hits the swerve stomp on the apron. And that's when Nana takes all the money. Do you want to know why Nana took all the money?
Why?
Because this nigga is cooked.
What?
Swerve hit the swerve stomp, that's it. So Nana
Oh.
knows what comes next. So he started taking his money preemptively. That's why them niggas yoked him up.
Oh my god.
So Nana took the money preemptively. Them niggas yoked him up. Swerve hits a Fosbury flop onto them, and then slides back into the ring seamlessly, hits the house call and wins. So that's why you see
fucking
Nana
hilarious.
pick all his money up. He won already. He knows.
Oh my god.
Nigga hit the swerve stomp on the apron. Said, I'm gonna fuck with y'all. Clean their bread up and left with it. That was fucking awesome. So with that, that brings Swerve to 50 wins in 2025. Interesting little tidbit. We had Tony Storm promo.
Fun angle.
Did you write this down? Cause I skipped it.
Fuck no.
But yeah, we're done reading Tony Storm promo. It's okay.
I fucked with it though.
They're good, but we can't do this shit every week. Something has to give.
Yeah, and recession. Tony Storm promo was going first. Well, not first. It was probably like fifth thing to go, but shit is going.
So, what you got?
I forget all of what she says, but I do remember it being a good promo. I was engaged, but also I forget I was fucking doing some stupid fucking brain teaser at the same time. But I don't know. They're slowly like building up this like Mercedes Tony thing. I think it's hard for people to get invested now because like at the time of like everything really getting decided, what was the fucking last PPV called?
Huh?
Wasn't Dynasty.
Mm.
I forget what was after, but either way,
Double
whatever the fucking Double or Nothing. Everybody was so hyped. Everybody was fucking over the moon for Hangman. Everybody was over the moon for fucking Mercedes, all that shit. People were hyped. People were fucking nigga. If Tony Khan put all in that next day, niggas would be there. However, Double or Nothing happened, and then everybody was like, "Wait a minute, we have
2 months,
like a month and a half before this shit actually happened."
2 whole months, and that's the problem with AEW not doing the monthly pay-per-view schedule, right? Is that you have to the builds get so fucked up.
I think depending on it's definitely a case by case thing, where it's like some builds. All right, I can wait on this. I'm not really pressed. We can just do business as usual, and then later on we can kind of build our feuds for the PPV. This one, however, you definitely fucked yourself because fucking niggas were so ready and raring to go right after. But like as they're definitely doing their best to like build this shit up. I think what kind of fucked them and what kind of stalled them was the fucking like week and a half they did this fucking Fighter Fest and then this fucking non-canon episode in Arena Mexico because like no progress was made. And you can say Hangman's fucking shit at the beginning that made some progress, and it's like that was like the only thing that made progress on that entire show. I'm pretty sure. Mercedes and Tony can get into it now, but people look back and be like, damn, there was a really big fucking dead period between Double or Nothing and All In. But they're getting us there. They're taking us there. Fuck with it.
Yeah, they're getting us here, but it's just rough, right? Because that's when we get to the whatchamacallit. This is where we get to the Moxie promos, where this has been 8 weeks of Moxie cutting the same fucking promo, changing 2 or 3 words.
Honestly, I really fuck with Mox. I definitely think that nigga would benefit from. I mean, his shit is dead, so maybe he's just getting it all out now while he can. We would like to believe that the Death Rider shit is dead, but I feel like it's dead. Like those niggas are going to blow. I don't care what's happening with Statlander and them. That shit is done for. And he's getting it all out now, but like nigga definitely would have benefited from just letting Hangman talk to him fucking self for a few weeks and then randomly coming out to kill him. Because killing him every week is a little bit fucking busted. Like it's a little too much.
Listen, man, you know what it is.
Like let Hangman do his thing, let Hangman fight random niggas, and then you come back, right? But I don't know. That nigga is taking the ace role very, very seriously. And I fuck with him for that. It's not for me.
Yeah. So we cut to hologram Mark Briscoe and Willow Nightingale versus the MXM Collection and Taya. Apparently, hologram is 25-0 and now part of the conglomeration, which is Mark Briscoe's little faction with Ishii. That's kind of it. 'Cause everybody left. Yeah, because Rocky Romero was part of it, and he left to go to Cal's family. Kyle O'Reilly left to go to Paragon. So it's quite literally just Mark Briscoe, hologram, and Ishii. That's kind of fucking crazy. It's like the weirdest.
This is random random assortment of niggas, but if it works.
The fucking Pandora's toy box of characters.
Oh.
This is a mid-card party match. You know what it is. They're doing shit. Taya and MXM are doing the comedy shtick. We get a portal bomb onto Mansoor and a froggy bow onto Mansoor for 3. This nigga is winning with this fucking froggy bow a lot now. The froggy bow has gotten wins in the last couple of days, boy. I tell you. So right after, we cut to Stat Daddy and Lexi. Stat asks when was the last time she wrestled, then proceeds to say she's not going to talk about how good everyone else is. Yuta interjects, and she chews him out, saying she knows what he is, why he's here, and then he's a little fucking little rat boy. She shoves him and turns around directly into the scariest man on television currently. Turns around into Moxley, drops her phone. Moxley picks the phone up and says, "Never let anyone tell you who you are and what you're worth." Hands her phone, walks off, and you see a little skittish Yuta in the background, running to go behind Moxley. Which
Mox, man,
that shit's fucking funny, man. This faction would be so fucking cool if they would actually book it correctly.
Yeah, feels more than just John Moxley.
I mean, it was more than John Moxley, and then Pac got hurt. Actually, no, it wasn't, because they had the trios titles, and then Pac didn't speak. Pac was just a little angry man in his pants, in his little fucking tiny pants.
I think the only other nigga to speak was fucking Marina Shafir.
And Claudio spoke a little bit.
Claudio Castagnoli, as mentioned on WWE television.
Yo, come on, son. Okay, so Shivani says that Callis is here with his family to cut a promo, and then Callis comes out with quite literally only the muscle. He only comes out with Archer and Alexander, and it's like, oh, I see what this is. Everybody else too busy? So then Callis takes the mic from Shivani. He brings out Okada. They replay the package of them sending Kenny Omega to the fucking gulag. And then Callis says, yo, Shivani, I heard you been talking shit, nigga. You better chill the fuck out. And then he says, Omega has no friends. And as he says this, here comes fucking everybody's favorite Mark Briscoe. Mark Briscoe then brings out Kota Ibushi, who is wearing the tightest fucking jeans I have ever seen in my life.
Fucking Fox is like, yo, you need some shit to borrow, bro. I got you.
Wrestlers ever, and he wears these tight, shitty little pants every fucking time. Even his suits are tight like that. It's like, yo, okay, man, come on. I don't even think his are tailored. I think they're just tight. Now, when I saw this sent me into an uproar. Not because it's Kota Ibushi, but because the Kota Ibushi that I seen was a much healthier Kota Ibushi than the last time I saw him. Last time I saw him, he was slow. Both his ankles didn't fucking work. He was beat up to shit. He was wrestling with open wounds. He was going through a lot, and they spoke about that on commentary on Wednesday. But
and damn, that nigga be getting his fucking ass beat.
But I fucking love this guy, and I'm happy that he is healthy. He looks healthy. He's not, because what happens most of the time is that when guys want to move up into the heavyweight ranks of New Japan, they'll put on a lot of muscle mass. It's why Kenny looks the way he does now. So to see Ibushi having leaned out and isn't as like big and as shit and slow as he was a couple years ago, that makes me super happy, because that means that he is at his target weight. He is happy with where he's at. He's healthy. First off, that's like the most important thing. He looks good, and that's really important. So Archer jumps out, and he goes to get them. Briscoe jumps on him. Kota strolls right past him and drops Alexander real quick. Faces off with Okada. They do a strike exchange. Ibushi hits him with the same combo he hit Alexander with, and they powder. Then we come back from commercial, and the fucking Big Bill and Brian Keith are fighting the Workhorsemen. Who the fuck asked for this?
I don't know.
So Bill chokeslams Anthony Henry onto a chair bridge. And Christian comes out to make things even fucking worse. Christian comes out, and apparently this was his promo time that they are killing the workhorsemen over. So he basically says that he and Nick are entering the tag division. Big Bill started to say something about Shayna Wayne, and I said, not to my fucking ears. Skip that shit. And then Christian brought up his drinking problem, and then it'll be them facing off next week. We got a little thing with Summer Blockbuster. Anthony Bowens is mad that he lost to the Protostar, as if they're not in completely different worlds. He's reprimanding fucking Billy Gunn for getting killed by Lance Archer, as if there's anything that Billy Gunn at fucking 50-something, 60-something can do. About Lance Archer, by the way. Then we get Jet Speed.
I had moments to ignore that shit. Go ahead and fucking blitz through that shit, bro. I don't know.
7-foot Lance Archer killing 61-year-old Billy Gunn. Man, everybody chill the fuck out. So yeah, Jet Speed and the Gates of Agony. Ricochet is on commentary. Ricochet is still trying to build his faction, and he says that Crew will not be a part of it because Leo Rush is a bitch. Sounds about right. So there's a spot in this match where Speedball tries the house show dive, and Toa Leona body checks him out of midair. And the visual of this is impressive as fuck. Because Bailey goes up, he goes over the rope, and he doesn't even get to hit anything before he is blown over to the side by Leona, and it looks insane. Then he daps up Ricochet and he hugs him. And then, I mean, nothing really happens after that other than a Kevin Knight UFO splash on the Bishop Khan for 3. So the Gates of Agony have been promoted to AEW television from Ring of Honor, but they are very much job guys. Also, they're like the only team that got like a real match out of the Hurt Syndicate, which is fucking crazy.
Don't worry, Jet Speed next.
Yeah, it's not happening.
Totally. Jet Speed next. Jet Speed's next up.
This shit is fucking crazy.
Alright, what else? That was a good match. Fuck with that. It's the fucking 8-woman tag.
Nothing happened. It's a generic 8-man tag. I like the pairing of Thekla, Megan Bayne, and Penelope Ford. More so, I just like the Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford, and I like Thekla. Billy Starks distracts the ref. Red Velvet slides the Ring of Honor Women's title in. Athena hits Thunder Rosa with it, and they pin her off of that. And that's Collision. This Collision shit is fucking ass, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna double down on it when we get to Dynamite. However, Billy Starks, I fuck with you a lot, my dog. I see what a memes he was saying now about Will Ospreay and what he was wearing.
Yo, come on,
right?
come on.
You gotta no.
It's good parents.
No.
It's fucking good. What's the shit called? Fanny pack. Come on. It's summer. Come on. It's summer. Yo, this is fucking crazy. So Raw starts with this.
Seattle temperature.
Holy shit! Here you go.
Saturday, June 21st. High 61.
Nigga, was not that high. Anyway, Raw starts with a Seth Rollins town hall because fuck me. Oh my god. He cuts the same. Oh my! If you were watching the sports chat in my Discord, as soon as this promo fucking started, it lit up multiple fucking times because this is the 3rd week of Seth Rollins cutting the same exact fucking promo, and the only wrinkle that changes is he has this briefcase. Take a break. Take a lap. I've had it. I'm done. So
them niggas really didn't have anything to say either. Like, the only new thing in quotation marks is the crowd is fickle thing. That's about it though. Everything.
But that was like the first week he said some shit about them. Like the night after WrestleMania, he literally just said, "Yo, you guys are fucking no about y'all."
How long this should go for? So let's see. Recaps and that like Penta's shit doesn't start till 13 minutes. So this is fucking 8-minute long promo. Great. He calls, Heyman the Oracle. They've got that trademarked, so now Heyman is gonna go from the Wise Man to the Oracle. Truly signaling to all you Bloodline fans, it is fucking. If it wasn't over before, it is really fucking over now.
Yeah, man. Right? At least you'll get Jacob Fatu versus Hikuleo soon, right?
I really hope not. That's not even like some recession shit. That is like the end of days. Like, I'm a farmer and my fucking crops got destroyed by locusts, bro. I've never seen a locust in my life. You show me Jacob Fatu versus fucking Hikuleo, I'll turn it all off. The hell? You're nuts.
Son, you
That Street Fighter movie is gonna be so ass. By the way, I'm so
yeah,
sorry.
no, the
If
casting
I,
is bad. The casting is bad. Like
it's
I was willing to let it slide like the first couple. Then 50 Cent as fucking Balrog appeared, and I said, okay, maybe sure. But now that I've seen the rest of these, it's
I
done. This movie's over.
here's the thing, right? Niggas are saying, oh, 50 Cent as Balrog could be good. I hate to say it, I hate that. Can that nigga move? I know it's not like we're wrestling or some shit like that. However, it's like, nigga, I'm assuming you have to do some amount of stunt work, right? Because fucking Roman is Akuma, and then the nigga that plays Ryu, he's a nigga that does his own stunts as well. I'm pretty sure. So it's like, if the main cast, I mean, fucking no, Schultz is a joke guy. Most of the people that they're casting are people that they want to actually like move and do their own shit, so we don't have to fucking play around cuts for these goddamn stunt doubles. But hey, I don't know.
Roman Reigns
So
is Akuma, so do with that
not
what you will.
dictator, not
He
what
should have
he's
been
been playing
dictator,
on, not what he's been playing on WWE TV for the last what fucking 3,000 days. No, he's playing fucking Akuma.
No, he's not. I got news for you, gang. So Penta, I almost said Pentagon Jr. because I was fucking Penta versus Braun Breaker. Now we had just got done with an Arena Mexico show for AEW. WWE has decided that in response they're going to. Now this was on the sheet, like probably a little bit before the AEW Arena Mexico show, probably when the rumor started, but 725 I believe and 726 is the Super Show Mexico, and if they're not going to televise the show, I think that's a huge mistake because it's just going to look like you're lying. Like your company lies regularly about the things that they do, but if you don't televise this show, you're not going to be able to get them fucking lies off. Like I'm sure they're going to fill the arena, right? I'm sure it's going to be like a sellout or whatever, just because it's WWE. But you should. These are things that you should televise.
Yeah, no, when they were talking about Super Show Mexico, I was like, oh, it sounds really fucking cool. Go on Twitter, niggas are like, yeah, it's a fucking house show, baby, and I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah, no. As soon as I seen it, I knew exactly what it was. It's they do this all the time. So it's just like, okay, yeah, this is something that definitely should be televised. And the fact that it's not is, I think, going to be a huge mistake because you're going to try, like I said, they're gonna do the WWE thing where once the show is over, once night one of this fucking show is over, they're gonna tout about how great it was and how lively the crowd was and it was a full sellout. Okay, it's a house show. Nobody's seen it. They realistically, nobody's seen it. It's a fucking house show. Who cares? But back to Penta and Breaker. I said that this is a weird match because both guys don't really have a position. This is like a match for nothing essentially, because this Intercontinental Championship is so far away from both of them. It's honestly impressive. Breaker is stuck in this faction. Penta's kind of just hanging around. Like this is the most nothing match ever. It was oddly paced, but I just think like the crux of the match is weird because the baseline for every match in the company is that it is within some type of title picture, right? Like even if it's a nothing happening match, like R-Truth and John Cena, if Truth wins, he can put himself in the WWE title picture. Is the idea of that? But with a match like this, especially when the champion is a guy that doesn't wrestle on TV often, it's very hard to see where everybody. It feels like it's for nothing, which is a huge problem. So Penta fails the backstabber here, but is able to roll through it and hits a fisherman suplex. Then I can't tell if this was intentional or not, but then Breaker fucks up the Frankensteiner. The way Penta was set made it look slightly intentional. I'm not too sure. I didn't bother to rewind to check. But on the second attempt, he gets up there and he gets it, and that gets it too. He attempts a spear, gets caught with the super kick, and then we get a tornado DDT into a destroyer for 2, and then Breaker returns with a spear for 3. So what did you think about this Braun Breaker Pentagon matchup?
I thought it was cool. This fucking Seth Ryder shit is a little crazy, and these two already have prior history. Considering they've been fighting for the Intercontinental chip, and they were in the fucking Mania match where Dom won that shit. I am a little, I think, disappointed with the whole fucking Heyman shit that's going on. Fucking match starts, Braun immediately rolls out to fucking, get some advice for Heyman or from Heyman. I don't think he needs to do that. I don't think that's necessary. But hey, fuck it. Heyman's there. Let's use him anyway, right? These guys do a lot of cool shit. Fucking everybody loves when fucking Braun Breaker does that fucking run the ropes, fucking lariat, blow you apart. Fucking Braun drops Pence on like the ring post or some shit like that. Which is pretty cool. While Braun's beating up Pence in the middle of the ring, he looks directly at the camera and says, "This guy's never beaten me. He'll never beat me ever." You know what I'm saying? I don't know why we keep doing this shit. Something along those lines. Hey, wish that was somewhere else. I also wish you weren't looking at the camera. There's a way to do shit like there's a way to do shit like that. I'm not gonna talk like I know fucking better than him. There's a nigga sitting fucking ringside, damn near, and Penta get up. Nigga, if you don't throw Penta to the outside, start beating the shit out of him right next to that nigga at the barricade, and then deliver that line to him, and it's gonna get picked up by the microphones anyway. Like that does a lot better for you than you talking to the camera that's halfway across the fucking ring. But yeah, I mean, this is the shit that fucking, when they say like Braun Breaker is the future of this business or whatever, shit like this, like this is the shit that they're gonna show you to where it's like, all right, I can believe this. Fucking, this nigga can go with Penta, and they can keep running this shit back. And nobody's really gonna get tired of it because Breaker's good at what he does, and because Penta's good at what he does too. This fucking high flying shit. And even when they're just doing like simple mat stuff, like it's also really compelling too. So I thought it was a good match. Fucked with it.
No, that shit, and that speaks more to the things of what I said of matches in WWE have starting at like a 3 because everybody is just so good, and it's hard to be like, it's hard to say anything more than just, it's TV. So it's just like, this match is good, this match is bad. Like, we can talk about why certain matches are good, but for the most part, it's gonna come down to, this match was good, and then it had a shit finish because it's WWE.
Yeah.
So we gotta recap.
So it's like,
go ahead.
Yeah, for the most part, like, unless something is really, really bad, which we have one on the show, for the most part, it's gonna be like, all right, and then if we have something major we want to talk about that happened, we're gonna talk about it. We also forgot to say, as a Thunder lost, Pat McAfee's not on the air. It's Corey Graves again.
Come on, he's tired.
Very happy about that. I didn't watch the segment on his show. I saw the tweet about him being tired and bringing up all the shit that he does, and then saying the IWC was like wishing death on him and shit like that. Listen, right? I like Pat McAfee. I do. There are criticisms that I have with him, to where it's just like during promos, I wish he would shut the fuck up. But like by and large, I wish. It's two things. I wish he knew more move names, and I wish he would shut the fuck up during promos. Because I feel like there's a time and place to get yourself over, and I feel like this company does more than enough to let you get yourself over in plenty of different places. I don't think promos is one of them, right? However, with him being a person of his caliber and doing as much stuff as he does, you need to know that's like the first thing they teach you as a creative, if we want to go there, right? As a creative, you have to know your own limits, because there's nothing a person that works in the arts or in a creative field or entertainment, anything like that, there's nothing you hate more than working with a nigga that is unreliable, right? Not to say that he's been unreliable. He has shown up for as much as they've needed him to do for however long, right? But you saying that you're tired, you've hit your limit. You're tired, and then you're taking it out on internet people. I hate to say this, guys. It is 2025. The internet has existed long enough, right? We can ignore those people. It's not hard. It's really not. Especially when you have money, it's not hard. Because when Pat is out at WWE outings, he gets a lot of love. You do not need to bring that negativity to the forefront with all the different platforms you just named. You don't need to do that.
But you know how them niggas are.
You don't have to.
You don't, but once again, you know how them niggas are.
What is it them niggas saying, Russ? It's the fucking cheap pop, man. I want to feel the love, so I'll bring up all the hate. That's not how that works. That's not. It's not. And it is
obviously he knows way more than me what his limit is, but acknowledging that you have hit that and then reevaluating within the company, hey, I need to do something else, right? Not I need to do something else. We have to look at this like again, right? Perfectly fine. If the internet wants to celebrate that, that's fine. If you want to bring up the fact that the internet is celebrating you leaving, I don't think you should do that publicly. I think you should take that behind closed doors. Try to figure it out. What's not working?
Who the fuck is he gonna
Right?
talk to about that?
I don't fucking know. Talk to somebody. Talk to the other
He gonna talk to his
commentators.
man's nigga?
Talk to Cole. Talk to Corey. Talk to Booker and them. See, if you really want to be a dog, right? Reach out to some other people that do commentary in wrestling, right? If he's smart, go over to fucking. And not even. You can look at the competition and see what's happening for them, right? Dynamite and fucking Collision. It's a lot of the same people sometimes, but at times they also mix the shit up. Sometimes Tony is on Dynamite with that crew. Sometimes Tony isn't on Dynamite. He's only on Collision with Nigel, right? Niggas floated the idea of having 3 people, having Corey Graves also be up there with Pat. I think somebody in Guardy's Discord said it. I like Pat more than Corey because at least Pat's funny, right? We can reach a healthy middle ground. We can add Pat to that crew, and then they're gonna stumble like shit for a very long time. But when they do eventually hit their stride of, Michael Cole doing play-by-play, Corey Graves doing like informed color, and then Pat McAfee just being the fucking nigga on commentary that's, I don't know, drinking beer or some shit like that, whatever the fuck he does in that dynamic. But once they figure that out, I think that'll make for really good TV because it's proven to work. It happens with Wade Barrett on the fucking PLEs, right? That crew is pretty good. I fuck with that. But like you can't just lash out and that be like your first defense, right? I understand, right? Wrestling is something that you really enjoy, and it sucks that niggas are taking out their frustration of like a lot of different wrestling related things on you. However, screenshotting that shit and putting that in your tweet explaining where you've been, I think is really pussy. I think it's extremely pussy. Right? And maybe I'll have a different perspective later on in my life about how tough that shit is, right? Because he also has a daughter that he has to take care of, and
Son,
them
this
niggas
nigga
make
is
him.
a fucking multimillionaire. That shit don't matter to him.
You figure it out. That's literally just figure it out. Don't come crying to me because some niggas are being mean to you, right? You have the resources to fucking not fix that, but like ignore, figure it out, man.
Like niggas say money don't, bro. We have to understand that Pat McAfee was a well-paid athlete in the Midwest, where the cost of living is fairly low.
$2.
Yo, okay, it's not fucking $2, but point is, for the contracts that he had with the Colts, this nigga has more than enough money. His media platform then exploded, and then he runs a business on the side of that also, apparently. And the revenue, what they say is like $17 million, some shit like that. No, his ESPN contract is $17 million. Now I get with logistics and having to pay everybody and fucking taxes and shit like that. That's still a lot of fucking money, brother. Like you don't got that many worries in the world. You can niggas can call you fucking pussy on Twitter, man. Relax.
And I understand he's been, it hasn't been all smooth sailing and rainbows for him too, because it's just like, the ESPN contract happened. He got paid, his crew got paid. His own fans are like, you niggas sold out, and he's just like, no, it's basically the same show. You can just watch it on TV. And then, anytime Aaron Rodgers goes up there and fucking does whatever Aaron Rodgers does, everybody, both casual watchers and people within the league are like, yeah, that nigga has to get off of that fucking show.
You guys have to stop platforming Aaron Rodgers, please.
But it's like, it's not their fault that Aaron is going on there to talk about it. Aaron is choosing to go on that show. It's completely Aaron's fault, and Pat is catching shit for it. What else? ESPN does a bunch of layoffs. Niggas are like, all right, so we're laying off a bunch of people that actually make the rest, that fill out the rest of this sports broadcasting network. However, this crew of niggas that sit up here and don't really do much get paid however many $1 million. And on top of that, Pat's side ventures, which are the WWE, that nigga catches flack for having fun. And it's just, I understand it can be stressful. However, nigga, just fucking figure it out, right? And if I remember right, I'll go and fucking look at this shit. but I'm pretty sure he left nigga, and it doesn't matter whether or not he blurs niggas' ads out or not. But like, and niggas leaving people's ads up so that now all of his fans can go and reciprocate the same level of negativity to other people. Nigga, Naruto was right. There's a circle of fucking hatred going around that can only be broken if we just stop giving a fuck. So just, I'm not telling you it don't matter. All I'm saying is, figure it the fuck out, right? Also, fuck them Pacers, nigga. What?
Okay, man. All right. Yeah. So okay, we get the recap of the Liv injury. This bald fucking asshole is back in his office. He's on the phone with Nick Aldis.
I thought you
What are you talking to him
Pierce.
about?
I thought you liked. Actually, wait, hold on. I'm pretty sure. I think this is actually interesting because I'm pretty sure they're talking about the tag titles, are they not?
They had to have been, yeah.
Now, what does that mean? Because that seems.
I mean,
are they about to unify that shit?
No. Unify with what, nigga?
Like it's just one tag title across both brands.
I think they were talking about the fucking whatchamacallit, the women's tag titles.
Oh, okay.
Yo, you relax, man.
Man.
You got your hopes up for no reason.
Raquel
even says in a later segment that the GMs haven't made their decision about the tag titles. He didn't even catch that. That nigga was worried about bringing the Usos to Raw. Like, yo, chill out, man. Jesus Christ.
This nigga said, "Oops, Nick, let me call you back." Shut the fuck up, man.
So
you guys
AJ
are not
comes
friends.
to his office and then he says, "Yeah, Dom can't compete. Dom can't compete because his ribs hurt." And AJ's like, "Yo, he's fucking lying. No, he's got a doctor's note. Doctor's note again, by the way.
Ribs hurt."
So the Night of Champions match is postponed. New Day walk in with fucking Grayson Waller, and he cuts him off. He says, "Yo, you got a match next week." And they said, "What the fuck? What? Yeah, you have a match." And it's with JD McDonough and fucking Finn Balor. And he said, "Man, Jesus Christ." And then Waller says something, and I blocked it out. I don't know what it was. So we get a Cole sit down interview with Goldberg, and it's the worst interview you've ever seen. It's Goldberg basically saying, Gunther brought me out of retirement. I don't think he did. I don't think him calling you pussy in front of your family at Bad Blood last year is what is the whole fucking thing here. So he says, to defend his honor and his family and whatever, he's gonna beat the shit out of Gunther at Saturday night's main event. Back in the Judgment Day den, Roxanne is warming up, Finn is rallying the troops, and then he tries to get Roxanne fired up because, she's by herself now. She has, for whatever reason, she has both title belts. I don't know why. I guess because they're technically in contempt, so, or I guess they're held up because there's no title and they haven't made a decision yet. In quotations, haven't made a. I don't know what it is with this company and their fear of the Freebird rule. It's so what? Like there shouldn't be such a weird thing about a faction having the tag titles and then the person that won the title initially being injured. There's another person in that group that can take over the fucking belt. Leave the shit alone. I don't know, man. Whatever. It's whatever. So, the tag team titles are being held up. Yeah, but the idea is that the GM should be like, okay, well, if you can't find a partner, we're gonna vacate the belts, like how they used to do it. Vince did have moments to where he was like, yeah, we're gonna put you with somebody else and you're gonna defend tag titles. I don't know. They're fucking weird about it. So Dom says he misses his wife, and Rock says, "Yo, chill out, man. You'll be fucking fine, you big baby." So then we go to a crazy terrorist attack. It's Jade Cargill and Roxanne Perez, Queen of the Ring semifinal match. Lyra interrupts Bayley warming up. Becky is in the background, and she walked away because she thinks everybody's plotting on her. Okay, so this match we're gonna go 3 hours because I could talk about this fucking match forever. I didn't see what the general perception of this match was. Can anybody tell me before we continue?
A lot of people, from what I saw, maybe it's because my For You page is hashtag curated, but I saw a number of people being like, I don't know about Jake. He's doing like, I think it's been long enough, bro. I think we might have to put this one down. We might have to let it go. But then I saw a lot of people being like, oh, some of the stuff wasn't Jade's fault. It was Roxanne's fault. And a lot of people were like, you're out of your fucking mind. So it was not the greatest immediate reception, Um, the spot that went, I guess, that made the rounds. Let's say that was the power bomb. The power bomb into Jaded. Everybody was like, "What the fuck is Jade doing?" And then some people are like, "Oh no, that was Roxanne's fault. She didn't hold on to Jade." I think that was just one big ass miscommunication, right?
Okay, okay, that's very fucking funny.
That's crazy.
That's
That's so
impressively
nuts.
funny. But
Holy
so
fuck.
here's the thing. I did want to talk about that power bomb, right? Because what was supposed to come next out of that power bomb? You power bombed her, and it was supposed to go into Jaded. How? Like what? Like let's be completely fucking honest. What did we put together here? I could understand if Jaded was like a fucking F5. It's a fucking chicken wing. How are you gonna go from power bomb to chicken wing? Like what? What were we supposed to do here? So Jade does the power bomb. Hell freezes over and time stops for about 30 seconds because somebody is lost and it's not Roxanne Perez, nigga.
Yeah.
But the entire match, yo, Roxanne, these niggas better give you the bag. Because you went out there and you wrestled the most, this is gonna sound derogatory when I say it, but you wrestled the most idiot-proof match humanly possible. And they are still out here on fucking George Bush's internet discussing whether you fucked up spots or not. You wrestled, you pitched a near perfect game, and there are mouth breathers on the internet talking about your performance. She is a fucking saint. That young lady is a fucking saint. Because if I was the caliber of wrestler that she was, working with Jade Cargill, boy, I would have aired the clip out. Not even on the internet. I would have aired the clip out backstage. Look who I'm losing to. Look who you want me to wrestle an idiot-proof match with. Look who got lost in the idiot-proof match.
Fucking powerbomb spot of all spots.
I don't know, man. I don't know. As far as wrestling shit is insane, man. I don't know.
I've been on here. I'm the least experienced person in this entire situation when it comes to Jade Cargill. I've only been introduced to her as of the past year. However, I constantly ask myself, right, what is this character supposed to be? Because it's a Storm cosplay, right? There's being strong, and then that's it. But then I open up the show today, or not today, Monday, what we're talking about, Monday Night Raw, and she's sitting here talking to a fucking Labubu, right? That was a personal 9/11 for me because my little sister's fucking swindled me out of $100 for that fucking stupid item, right? She's sitting here talking to goddamn Labubu, and I'm like, all right, so she's also a silly girl sometimes. She, mid-match, she does a thing kind of with the crowd where she's like, I need you to count to 5 with me, and then she does push-ups, and I'm like, what? Is that a thing she does? She doesn't do that in any of her other matches that I saw. She's never dropped down and do some push-ups, so nobody fucking goes along with it.
She watched Scott Steiner tape and said I could use that.
She licks the side of Roxanne Perez's face. I'm like, all right, she's also a freak. And I'm confused as to what the character is. I don't know.
She don't know what she want to do. This is, this is when you play in the video game and you just want everything.
Yeah.
It's no theme or all the characters got a theme and a gimmick. She just picking everything. She sees niggas do shit on the internet and she says, yeah, I could do that.
Do not do the Yuri if you're not committed. Well, the thing about that is she also doesn't talk much to other people. She talks to reporters.
She talks to Byron fucking Saxton, nigga.
Talks to Byron Saxton, and then Michin and BFAB talk to her or talk at her, not to her. But she doesn't talk to any And this, I think we had a discussion about this. Me and Gardy were just randomly talking in Discord about this earlier in the week. It feels like they've given up on her because they're not I was saying how in on Friday, Grand Rapids, Michigan, that is the perfect time to let Jade go out there and cut any type of fucking promo that you want. What damns be all, or what chance be damned, whatever. let her do whatever the fuck, because, you know, obviously Grand Rapids, they don't give a fuck, right? Them niggas were fucking, I'm pretty sure the capacity of that fucking arena was mostly carbon dioxide. There wasn't no fucking air in there. Them niggas are chanting for whatever the fuck, right? You let Jade go out there, you let her cut something. You let her cut fucking anything so that she can get some reps for later. Because, good God Almighty, if she wins this fucking Queen of the Ring shit, and she's what, SmackDown?
Yes.
Wow, we thought the fucking Charlotte Tiffy fucking promos were bad. This is gonna be bad for a whole other fucking reason, because it's two niggas that don't really want to talk. Tiffy can do it. She doesn't know what she wants to be. Jade hasn't even started.
No.
Jade has not fucking started.
We know who Tiff is. The problem is that her alignment doesn't fit who she is.
That's too bad. She gotta fucking stick with that shit. I don't care.
They just need to let her be mean. If they just let her be mean, we're good.
I guess that's why they brought fucking Nia Jax back, so that she can be mean to somebody everybody does not like, and it works for everybody.
So, okay. We get... so, during the match, Jade... Because Rox was working the leg because that's what she's supposed to do.
Yeah.
Jade then goes to do her kip-up spot.
I just saw that.
She shakes her leg, tries to bang out the cobwebs. Hits the kip-up flush. Michael Cole is trying his damnness to save this. Michael Cole gets on that fucking $3 million mic and says, "Not sure how wise that was." To which Corey Graves then they both try to fucking save it, saying, "It's an instinctive reaction." I would have just stayed silent. And worst part was she did the kip up. And if you watch and listen to the audio as she does this, them niggas were flabbergasted. Nigga, she did that shit and them niggas looked at that screen crazy. Because they said, "Holy, what am I supposed to do with this?" Yeah, I'm not sure how wise that was. Nah, she fried the funny thing. Brains.
Funny thing is, niggas on AEW television would have done the same shit. They would have done the exact same. They would have been like, "Oh, I don't know about that one.
Nah,
I don't know about that one."
But it's the way that Cole said it. Cause Cole tried to say it like this was in his plan. If it was on AEW television, Taz is burying that shit. Taz is burying that shit crazy. He said, "Nah, hell no. Are you crazy?" God. Oh my God.
Yeah. So and then obviously out of this comes another discussion between fucking bumping and selling and shit like that. And it's just like, she didn't sell a goddamn thing. There were multiple times because if that was like the one spot that they did it where, you know, she does the kip up and, you know, Cole and Graves are like, "Oh, I don't know about that." Bro, she carries Roxanne full force like 4 or 5 different times during that match. After the leg thing, every single time Corey Graves and Michael Cole there be like, "Yeah, you know, she's doing everything she can, you know, on that bad leg. She's doing everything she can to make sure that she can fucking continue to carry Roxanne Perez on that bad leg of hers." They're trying to sell this shit more than she is. And it's like, wow, this is certainly a fucking match, man. And she moves on after all this, and it's like, all right, man. Like, I need them niggas to figure some shit out, because this is ridiculous, dude.
You know how it is, man.
Either it's fucking, I don't know, because they're high on her. The crowd is high on her. Maybe they don't get it yet.
They don't care. That's where we're at. They don't care. They're down for anything WWE will give to them, so long as it doesn't.
But okay, I can't even say.
They don't.
Yeah, we need Bianca back.
Niggas don't care about women's wrestling, man. Especially in WWE, they don't fucking care.
We need Bianca back now.
They see a woman that they're told to fucking support, and they're like, "Yeah, we'll support her." That's it. But anyway, we get Jaded for 3. Asuka comes out and they do the stare down and the graphic, and then we get a Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes promo. Gunther's on his way to the ring. Dom tries to cut a promo about his ribs being fucked up and how much he misses his white wife, but the crowd gets to him, and then Jackie's like, "Hey, we ran out of time. If you're not gonna talk, get the fuck off the damn stage." So he walks away. Sheamus is now again with Alpha Academy for whatever reason. Tozawa then peacocks, and I'm like, what the fuck is he peacocking? Camera pans over, and it's fucking Rusev. I said, holy shit. Like he becomes straight faced and stern, and I'm like, what? What the fuck is Oh, so we are barreling towards this Sheamus and Rusev fucking 13-minute brawl where these niggas both walk out black, blue, purple, and in between.
Shit gonna be fire.
So Rusev walks up, he tells Alpha Academy, get the fuck out of here. And they leave because, you know, he's beating everybody that's not a woman, so.
Fuck out of here, little nigga. Take that weak shit with you.
He says that Sheamus is being fake. Basically, this promo boils down to, yo, are we gonna fight or what? And then Rusev just walks off after, you know, backing off. Gunther is in the ring now, and he says it is not 1999 anymore. He is not gonna get speared and look at the lights and be dog shit. He is the guy, and he has the title, and him having the title proves it.
It turned me up, man.
Oh my god, you see my nigga got out there, he said nothing but fucking gas. He said, hey, I'm gonna apologize preemptively to your wife and kids for what I'm about to do to you, nigga.
Nigga, oh my gosh.
Nigga said, it is my job to make sure the legacy of Goldberg dies. I said, I fucking threw my headphones on, my shirt is off. Come on! Yo, if he loses on Saturday, I'm killing myself. Or sorry, not Saturday. If he loses in Georgia, I'm killing myself.
Yeah.
You can't get me wound up like that, Tom Boston. Yo, stop it. You can't get me wound up like that. Talking about, yeah, this Goldberg legacy shit dies. Oh, fuck, come on! Like, this shit, I'm ready to run through a fucking wall. Anyway.
Oh my god, that's a fucking nigga, man.
Yeah, he's gonna fucking lose like shit, and I'm just gonna look at TV in horror.
He better not.
Jackie's with Becky. Becky says that Lyra and Bayley are conspiring against her. Jackie then says, yeah, Becky, I'll be right back. She walks over and she sees Sami Zayn. And then when she sees Sami Zayn, I wrote Sami Zayn interview, comma, which means Karrion Kross is coming. Next bullet, there he is. Karrion Kross belittles him. Sami punches him square in his shit and says their match is official. And Kross is acting like this was his plan the whole time. I'm getting people to turn evil. You don't get it. See, my wife knows. So, Bayley and Becky for his Intercontinental Championship. Bayley's wearing her would-be WrestleMania attire, and Becky's wearing some fucking bullshit. This is their 9th all-time meeting. Becky is up 5-3. Let's see. These two, they were cooking. I will say, the beginning and middle of this match was fucking fantastic. Yes, okay, she went for the sunset flip in the corner. I don't care anymore. It's a battle I'm losing.
We're gonna retire that shit eventually, man.
I've lost. I've fucking lost with this sunset flip shit. She's gonna keep doing it. It's one of those moves where you very clearly have to give it up, but she likes doing it, and she knows that she can do it right in some capacity, and she's just gonna keep doing it. So I'm just fucking.
Nigga, just start doing destroyers, bro. Fuck this sunset flip shit.
So we get a manhandle slam into a Bayley manhandle slam. Becky powders after that, and then throws Bayley over the table, buries her under some chairs. This is when Lyra appears and takes all the chairs off of Bayley, gets her out of there. Then we have the worst sequence of shit humanly possible. Why the referee did not eject Lyra at any point during these fucking 3 instances is beyond me.
Nigga got his brain turned off, man.
Nigga, Lyra and Becky interact 3 different times with Becky attacking Lyra in some way, shape, or form, whether it was intentionally or unintentionally. The referee should be like, yo, get the fuck from ringside, man. Anyway, after 3 strikes, Becky is out. Lyra then jumps into the ring and attacks Becky as Bayley is on the top rope about to hit the Macho Man elbow drop. And Bayley goes, man, what the fuck is your problem? This is my match. Why are you here? I don't like where this is going, right? Because where this is most likely going to go is that we're going to end up at somehow, some way. Lyra's going to say that Bayley is ungrateful and selfish, and she's going to somehow align herself with Becky Lynch. Now, this is what I had originally pitched for Bayley coming back because I didn't know where they were going to go. But I think it is pretty clear that we are flipping the script here. I think because the immediate Bayley returns into Lyra acting fucking weird gives me no hope for anything Lyra has going forward. She's going to be the fucking she's going to be the Billy Stark to Bailey's or to Becky's Athena, where it's quite literally just minion.
Yeah. Do my dirty work for me, nigga.
This shit is I don't like it because I think it's nonsensical and it's not. It doesn't have legs. I think Lyra as Intercontinental Champion could have been better had you booked it better. Because realistically, as Intercontinental Champion, outside of those title matches, what did Lyra really do? None of them were feuds. She kind of just defended the belt against people. Like and it wasn't even like she had actual challengers. They were just picking people for her to fucking fight against. Like, it's not like winning matches on Raw leads to an Intercontinental Champion match. It's the only people that wrestle on Raw in the women's division are in the main title picture. So then we just start picking people from the mid card. And that was like my big problem with her title reign, and even Chelsea's title reign, and even Zelina's title reign, is that nothing happens in these title reigns. These belts exist because you didn't want to make one belt for Chelsea to win, because you didn't want to give her the big belt. So we get a JD McDonough hype package. Raquel's on her way to the ring. Gable is with Ivy. He calls her his favorite. She's found success within failure and he seems to be aiming her at Stephanie Vicaire. Then, because Chad can't leave well enough alone, he sees Penta after Penta has been brutalized by Seth Rollins' group. And he goes over to talk some shit. Penta's like, yo, man, leave me the fuck alone, please. Please, 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 God, please, God. I don't want to kill you, man. Leave me alone.
I don't want to kill you.
Gable pushes his buttons enough. Penta says, you know what? Fuck it. I told you. And then breaks his arm. So, Raquel highlights all her issues with Rhea Ripley over the last 2 to 3 weeks. She calls her out. They brought her on ringside. And I realized that this is brilliant, right? Because the whole thing is all the road agents and all of the management are checking on Chad Gable, which is why nobody is able to come out and stop whatever happens here. So they brawl all around ringside. Nobody is coming out because they're all trying to fucking set Chad Gable's fucking arm right and put him in an ambulance. So then Raquel ends up putting Rhea through a table because Roxanne stops and saves. Roxanne shows up and stops the Riptide through the table, and it allows Raquel to hit a Chingona bomb through the table. She acknowledges and then embraces Roxanne, so I guess they're cool together, right? That's the whole. The Judgment Day is fine now. Everybody's moved past Liv Morgan. Not me though. I have to remember the First Lady. Come on.
I'll see you in 6 months when fucking Monday Night Morgan comes back, bro. But until then, it's fucking finished.
Yo, please don't post Matt Riddle anything. Please stop. We can stop talking about Matt Riddle. I'm so serious. So Jackie is with Asuka in the locker room. Asuka says the Empress of Tomorrow will soon be the queen because no one is ready. And then she is cut off by Io. Io congratulates her. And then in Japanese says she knew she was the strongest. And then in English says that she'll see her at SummerSlam like they talked about in Damage Control. To which Asuka says we aren't in Damage Control anymore. And then Io processes this, puts the title up, then says see you at SummerSlam, and walks out. These are some of my favorite segments. This next one is one of my favorite segments. Adam Pearce is sitting on the couch at his office. He's on his phone scrolling Twitter, probably liking Karrion Kross slander. Rhea kicks his fucking door open, and before she can even say anything, he's just like, "You, whatever you want, you got it." Because they did you crazy out there, gang. I'll give you whatever.
Yeah, you gotta get yours, twin.
Nah, like, they did you wild, and we couldn't come out and help you, so whatever you want, it's yours, man. He heard what happened. This is the nigga that watches his own show. He seen that Shorty got laid out, and he knew what it was. So, we get a fact of the night. This is the 15th time that CENA, or this will be the 15th time that CENA and Punk have matched up. They're an even 6-6 with one no contest and one draw. Yo, fucking Squidward footsteps, please.
How do you think this shit's gonna end, bro?
What do you mean? How do I think it's gonna end?
This fucking actually, yeah. How do you think the Cena Punk shit ends, bro?
The same way the other fucking 18 matches ended, nigga. Dick kick, hit with the title or whatever. It's a fuck finish. Punk is gonna end up looking like an asshole.
I hope so. I think that'll be. Everybody can join together for some more Fed slander.
Like the whole thing about this is that Punk has to lose. The whole thing is that he compromised his morals for what? And then this is probably gonna end up pushing Punk towards a heel whatever going forward.
That'd be kind of fire. Oh man. All right, where are we at in this show? What is this? What's next?
Yeah, we're at the main event.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, I mean the main event is they gave this like fucking 23 minutes or whatever of TV time
Oh, true.
between
I
the
forgot.
entrances and the matches. Yeah.
Yep, entrance is long as fuck.
So the match starts. Code of Honor is adhered to. Both men shake hands. I said I'm surprised that Cody is wearing the Homelander gear. I would have thought that they would have worn the their little tag team gear that they had at Money in the Bank. But I mean, this is cool too. I don't know. So because this is literally the brothers match. This is the brothers match that him and Jimbo probably should have had, but because their movesets are too fucking similar, it's pretty ass. So they know each other's movesets front and back. So they play into it. Cody tries to use Crossroads. It's reversed. He dodges a super kick. Now this is fucking hilarious because that means that we are implying that this super kick is just as dangerous as a Crossroads.
Yeah.
And that couldn't be further from the truth. So
yeah, but we gotta try. Because what else would you say is as dangerous for Jay as a super kick?
I don't know, the spear that he hits and the crowd pops fucking raucously for.
Sure.
Nigga hit that spear and they say, oh! That's a hey!
Hold.
How about you fucking chill the fuck out, man? So they say both men former world champions. Cody's a 7-time tag champion and Jay is a 10-time. So Uso splash is reversed into a Kimura. We get a sleeper hold. Sleeper hold is a fucking near fall spot for whatever reason. Longest sleeper hold you'll ever see in your life.
Yeah.
Jay attempts Crossroads and gets hit with the craziest Cody cutter ever. Disaster kick is dodged into a spear. Spear is blocked into a super Cody cutter. We get a Crossroads that gets reversed into a Crossroads by Jay Uso. We get a spear. And then he attempts the Uso splash, but Cody jumps up to the top rope. They try to say that this is a cutter from the top that he hit. They are lying like shit. This is a cravatplex, nigga. It's not no damn...
You said that, Michael Cole?
Yeah, lying ass nigga.
That nigga don't know what he's
That
talking
boy get on the
about,
beat and just lie about every move ever sometimes.
You don't fucking know either, man.
So
Corey Graves probably looked over at him like, come on, man. What the fuck?
1,000-yard stare from Corey Graves as this nigga just starts lying.
They wanted to try to make it a Randy Orton call out.
Then they should have let Buddy go for the fucking Uso splash and he hits him with the RKO. I feel like that's the easiest way to do that. Why the hell?
Mean,
unless Cody's an asshole and just went to the top.
He might have, I don't know. Who fucking. Or maybe that was just never the plan and the Michael Cole was just trying to force some shit.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. Anyway, Crossroads for 3. Jey Uso has been fucking vanquished and sent back to the back of the line, and Rikishi is destroying his podcasting setup as we speak. So
I hope so. I thought this was a good match. I'm very glad that fucking Jey Uso has now embraced his role as the copy ninja of fucking Monday Night Raw.
Using everybody's shit.
I'm just gonna take and use your shit, man.
The more people I fight, the stronger I get because I take all their finishes and make them non-finishes.
It is going to pop me if he uses a Crossroads in his next match, but that might be a little crazy, so maybe not.
What the fuck is next for Jey Uso?
I don't fucking know.
I mean, they said Gunther again, so we very well could just get this nigga and Gunther again at SummerSlam.
Yeah, because
I
mean,
their
they're kind of
fabled,
fucking...
in quotations, rubber match.
Brand split doesn't matter, so fucking... I guess Seth could also just go to SmackDown. Seth could just pack all his guys up, go to SmackDown. I think it'd be very funny if that happens, because then, you know, Heyman telling Sammy, yo, I can send you to SmackDown, all right? Call this number, get the Larry Hoover Pro extract, and we'll get you out of here safely and securely, and we can get you to SmackDown. And then them niggas end up on SmackDown like fucking 2 months later anyway. Fucking hilarious.
Son, do you know how crazy it would look if Heyman is able to move 3 Albatross contracts to SmackDown for free? What the fuck does SmackDown even send back?
Nothing. We need it.
I mean...
Oh, actually, they probably move Cody. Until Cody wins the title back.
Boy, this shit is crazy. That would look nuts. That's fucking insane. So, NXT, opens up with a pretty cool promo where it's the 4 ladies in the Fatal 4-Way cutting pre-match promos. The opening match is Josh Briggs and Trick Williams for the TNA Championship. I'm going to speed through NXT because nothing happened. This is the 11th TNA World Title match in 2025. This is the 6th in NXT. 6 out of 11 title matches for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship have been in NXT. This is a fucking problem.
What do you mean?
This is what I'm talking about, man.
What's the issue?
Like, you niggas say this dumbass shit so proudly. Like, this is supposed to be okay.
It's not. I mean, it's a partnership, right? We're benefiting off the WWE just as much as the WWE is benefiting off us, right? That's what they tell me.
Anyway, this wasn't a bad match, but I mean, Trick Williams needs reps, so why not? Briggs goes for a moonsault. I don't know why you're 6'6" doing moonsaults, but you missed. And into the trick shot for 3. This was a pretty good opener. Pretty good. It's good for NXT standards, right? Or current NXT standards.
Oh, propaganda NXT.
Trick post-match promo. He says he needs to people need to put respect on his name. Hendry appears and kills him. Let's see. We have Javon Evans and Tavion Heights. If Tavion wins, he's out of No Quarter Catch Crew. Obviously, Young OG wins this with a pop-up tornado. He does like the best moonsault ever type thing into the tornado for 3. And then LFG propaganda, Jasper Troy destroys Javon Evans post-match because of last week, where, you know, Javon Evans tried to be friendly with him, and he said, go fuck yourself. So he came out to kill him. Ricky Saints and Ashanti Adonis. Spear, Rochambeau, 3 count. Ego lays him out post-match and hits him with the Rochambeau. Somehow there is a full-blown Dark State promo on this show now. Like, it's not even an Instagram reel. They have actual TV time. And on this TV time, they address how they've been missing from NXT, and it's because they've been cooking something up. So, once again, Tux, Trick is not the leader of this faction. If by somehow we roundabout back to him being in part of this faction, it will literally be the Rikishi Triple H thing.
It will look stupid as fuck if he isn't, because how are multiple people around you getting beat up by the niggas that, you know, pride themselves on beating everybody up? They don't beat you up except for when it's, you know, called into question that you're the leader, and then you're not the leader. That would look really bad, especially when you're also on the same type of demon timing as them. Like, that's a really great coincidence, gang. Okay, and low key, if I'm anybody on that roster, I'm gonna beat your ass for the fucking principal, man.
Okay, but this is the most disjointed booking of a faction I've ever seen, right?
Yeah.
Because normally normally the faction that's like unruly or whatever is destroying the brand for weeks upon weeks upon weeks. These niggas have disappeared for like every other week, if not a month now, or whatever the fuck.
Well, we have to make room for our Evolve guys and our LFG guys, so I don't think there's really much time to have Dark around. So
Monkey so Obafemi comes out, cuts a promo about he's beating everyone in here. I'm looking for literally anybody to come out. Yoshiki Inamura comes out, and guess who lays him out but Jasper Troy, and he and Oba face off again.
Oh my god, it's Jasper Troy from LFG. I can't believe it, book.
Booker T is sitting here, smiles on his face, little lame ass nigga. Care about a stupid ass show.
Yeah.
So Zaruka Izzy brings Tatum a new doll and asks her to be in her corner. And, you know, Olive Branch. And here come the evil Zaruka to fucking ruin everything. Relax. They walk up and they say, and Zarya says, if Tatum wants to believe that Izzy is good for her, then let her. Fuck it. And then, because she's being mean as fuck, Paxton walks over to the rest of the culling. And her and Izzy walk away after Spears and what the fuck is this guy's name? I forgot what the other fucking guy's name is. No, not JD Vance. Nico Vance. There you go.
Oh, brother.
So, Izzy and Pax walk away hand in hand. Because I can have nothing, Noam Dar, for storyline reasons, most likely, has dropped this Heritage Cup, and it's Tony D'Angelo versus Stax. It's a whole mess, where it's just like, they're wrestling. Stax has everybody in his, well, not everybody, but a bunch of no-name NPCs in his corner. Tony has nobody. Luca finally comes down after the score is tied 1-1. Stax's NPCs and Luca are fighting over the metal bin. The metal bin ends up hitting Tony in the back, and then he ends up getting laid out by Stax, and Stax wins the Heritage Cup. Before that, Wesley says that he'll take care of Hendry for Trick next week. And every time they say Hendry, they look around to make sure he doesn't just pop up and kill them. Because apparently Joe Hendry is Candyman now.
Hey, you know what they say. And that shit, but you know what they say.
So Ava comes up to Ego and starts flaming the super seniors, talking about, yo, both of you are going to be in my office next week because you guys are both problems. And then we hear a commotion and Hank and Tank have been killed by the culling. We get a Hendry promo. He basically says that he's jumped the line and it'll be him versus Trick at Slammiversary. And then we get the main event, which is the Jada Parker, Lash Legend, Jordan Grace, and Izzy Dame, the Evolution Qualifier finale. Before that, we get a Chase U segment. It's Connors and Dixon are back in class. They basically told Mr. Chase he can't talk to them like that. He tells them to go fuck themselves. And they say that his attitude is what built and destroyed the school. And they say they regret getting him to open up the school again. It's the most nonsensical fucking storyline ever. So, let's see. We get a rundown for some matches on NXT next week. Inamura and Troy for a #1 contenders match. Because, you know, Jasper Troy totally didn't just lose to Obafemi last week, but whatever. Miles Bourne and Lexus King, Joe Hendry and Wesley. And then this match it's not a bad match. It was every Fatal 4-Way ever, the revolving door Fatal 4-Way. So you get, let's see. Tatum Paxi is at ringside for Izzy Dame. Zaruka show up and they fucking kidnap her. Yo, your people are cooked, man. Your people are villains.
What do you mean about villains? Nothing villainous about, you know, wanting to help somebody out, right? She needed help.
Nah. Izzy Dame is not a good person. We have to help you.
Why y'all didn't let Tatum in the TikTok?
Fucking Zarya's mean, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, okay. So evil, like I said.
She's not evil. She's just mean.
So we get an obligatory Tower of Doom spot because, of course, why not? Then we get a cool little sequence where Miss Parker hits Hypnotic to Jordan. Then we get a top rope code breaker by Izzy and a pump kick from Lash to Miss Parker. Lash drops Izzy and then hits the this little I guess it is a Lash tech. I still haven't checked onto Jada Parker for 2 as it's broken up by Jordan. Then Jordan hits a rack bomb onto Jada Parker for 3. So she will be going to Evolution to fight JC Jane apparently. But I mean, they also haven't signed a match for Great American Bash, so that very well could turn into Blake Monroe. And that was NXT for that week, or for this week. Pretty much nothing happened in show. So then we go to AEW Dynamite, and the show opens up with $1 million worth of fucking pyro. I'm not sure who they had to fire to get that pyro budget, but yeah. Monet gets jumped by Tony Storm. Shirakawa comes to the save. Then the EVPs come on TV and say that Ospreay and Swerve are now in the opener, and you're not gonna believe. So they play Ospreay's music, and because Ospreay is the greatest man ever, he sprints out just in time to hit his fucking spot. He is a fucking he's a true professional. And the camera pans over and they're fighting. Why?
Blake Christian, man.
What do you niggas? Apparently Blake Christian is undefeated on Ring of Honor. I'm not sure what his actual record is, but apparently he just can't lose. So this match,
he can't lose.
So this match is in the most literal sense a tune-up match. There's nothing to talk about. I would ask your thoughts, but it's literally these niggas just killing Blake Christian. I will say that Swerve hits the damn little kung fu drop down, and Ospreay gets a hidden blade out of it. That was the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Fucking hard, man.
He dropped down. He hits the drop down, and the only thing you see as he drops down is Ospreay flying over him to hit an immediate hidden blade. That's the craziest assist I've ever seen. Literally Marvel vs. Capcom assist.
I ain't never seen no DHC in real life, nigga.
Then we get the house call for 3. Post-match, the EVPs call security, and Swerve says he and Ospreay want the Bucks at All In. Swerve then stomps out the entirety of security and the referee, little bald-ass, sweaty-ass nigga. And then Ospreay tells the EVPs to put their title up on the line, or their titles as EVPs up on the line. Then we get a Kota Ibushi return package. Then before we can get to the next segment, the Bucks appear back on TV. And they say that because Swerve put his hands on an official, he is suspended for the next week without pay. This is the weirdest fucking show ever, man. Because then Okada introduces Takeshita and Roppongi Vice to the Bucks. And then as they leave, because this is important because Roppongi Vice and the Bucks have fought over the IWGP Junior Heavyweight titles multiple times at multiple Wrestle Kingdoms, at multiple wrestling Dun Talks, at multiple. You get the point. There's a long-standing history between Roppongi Vice and the Bucks between the mid to late 2010s. So at the end of that segment, Okada faces off with Takeshita, and Takeshita reminds him that this is temporary, meaning that Takeshita's got his fucking eyes on that damn unified title. I'm gonna let you take this Kota Ibushi match because I want to hear your thoughts on it.
So fucking skips that shit. I liked it. I'm not familiar with Kota Ibushi. I'm like kind of familiar with him through some of the clips I looked for when I was doing my initial wrestling video, which I'm very excited to update in a few months. So it's like I'm familiar with him from his viral spots. During the promo package, they played one of his viral spots with fucking Kenny, where it's like fucking, I think Kota jumps to the top rope and does like a fucking Hurricane Rana off the top, and both him and Kenny go straight to the fucking floor. That one was cool. But seeing as this is like my first like time watching like an actual like full match of his, I was fucking that shit was fire. I thought it was great. I don't know shit about Trent Beretta. I don't think I need to. As the way they're positioning him, I don't think I need to know a goddamn thing about Trent Beretta. But this entire match was just, getting the audience familiar to Kota Ibushi. And it was honestly everything I needed to know. You know what I'm saying? This guy can do the small graps. He can do the fucking drop kicks and shit like that. He knows how to get the crowd pumped. They're familiar with him, so they know all of his fucking chants and shit like that. Ibushi. There's a spot towards the end of the match, just to skip ahead a little bit, to where I forget who on commentary was, probably fucking Excalibur. That's just like, oh, Koto's probably looking for that fucking that knee to the face, and then the nigga hits 2 fucking knees back to back to end the goddamn match. And then I think it was Taz that was just like, oh, just like those. So everybody was doing their best. Fucking Trent Beretta did his best to like make this seem like not a fucking tune-up match, but that is essentially what it is, just getting Kota Ibushi back up to speed. And nigga does hit hard as fuck.
Boy, he hit that double stomp, and niggas have been talking about it since.
That one was fucking crazy. I was like, nigga, this is it. This is a real fucking hard hitter. That nigga was kicking Trent Beretta in his goddamn chest. That shit sounded like fucking tank shells going off, bro. He hits him with this goddamn combo and then kicks him in the chest again. I'm just like, bro, I know his shit is gonna fucking hurt at the end of this.
Fucking
standing fucking
and Trent is you can see in his face, nigga said, fuck.
But also he takes bumps like a goddamn pro. Like the fucking super kick that Trent hit him on, Kota just fucking falls over like he died. That shit was fire. Fucking Trent does this like running fucking, I don't know what it is, but Kota gets fucking turned inside out. He hits this fucking, upside down, whatever the fuck, I don't know what it is. Hits Kota. Kota almost fucking, like he almost doesn't kick out of it. But then he does this thing where he's like, fired up initially, but then the fucking exhaustion kind of sets in. And somebody said it on commentary, like, yeah, he's there, but the lights are not home. And then he goes into his fucking like hope spot. Like it's not to play by play the entire goddamn match, but it's just like, this is the first time in a long time I've been introduced to a new name that I really, really need to pay attention to. And so I'm just like, it's all good shit. It's to go into like a fucking like reversal program, and then fucking Trent Beretta hits a crucifix, and it's such a really well-timed fucking kick out to where I thought that nigga was fucking cooked.
Boy, that 2.9, and everybody bid on it too.
Everybody, they fucking fell for it, man. I fell for it too. I was like, Jesus, that was cutting it close. But yeah, then right after, Kota puts his hands on Trent Beretta's chest and then does the fucking stomp, and I'm just like, oh my god. But yeah, this good fucking match. I love Dynamite. I'm all elite, nigga. Shit.
This nigga's insane.
Damn it. Feeling restored, nigga. Fuck.
This is all I fucking asked for.
So we get the
I've
3
never
count
been more happy, nigga.
right after, the fucking coins hit the goddamn floor. The Rainmaker, not the one that's gonna make SmackDown an hour shorter. Fucking Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada.
Thank you,
He
Dad.
shows up.
Yeah, that's my favorite fucking human being, son.
Oh man. They come in to have a stare off, and it is booked for whenever AEW Dynamite 300 is.
Next week,
We're gonna
nigga.
get. Oh shit. Yeah, next week, fucking Kota Ibushi versus Kazuchika Okada. What is it, nigga said it's fucking Okada Ibushi number 8 or something like
Nigga,
that.
I want you to know that this was my fucking. That match was my subsequent 9/11, and then fucking like the best thing that ever happened to me that year. In subsequent years.
So I might have to. I don't think I'm gonna fucking hit all those because I'm sure some of those fucking matches are long as shit, but
All of them are
definitely try
long
to
as
tap
shit.
into a
They're in the
couple.
fucking. It's New Japan, brother.
Yeah.
The top guys get like 20 minutes apiece at least.
But yeah, no, I like that match a lot. Definitely one of my highlights. I don't know of the year, but like definitely in the AEW sphere. And then we get everybody's favorite, John Moxley next up. What does he talk about? Fucking nothing, man.
Same old shit. He's sitting in the stairwell. The cowboy's afraid.
Dude,
Lights get too bright. He's not ready. Nigga gets tired of it. I'm short-heading this promo because I can't be asked to fucking write out everybody's promos, especially not a Moxley promo where he's using his fucking lexicon to the greatest of his ability. It's either nut up or get the fuck out of my company, cut the shit, or die like a dog.
Yeah.
And then we get Ricochet and AR Fox somehow. AR Fox
That
was
shit
minding
is
his own
fucking
business,
funny.
and Ricochet said, "You want to be my partner?" Before this nigga can answer. Great, thank you, appreciate it.
And here's the thing. At first, AR Fox is like, man, what the fuck? Fuck this. But then, next segment, Ricochet's coming to the ring. Who comes out after him? AR fucking Fox.
Well, I mean, yeah, they booked it. I have to show up. He can't tell
he,
niggas that Ricochet lied on him. He has to show up to work.
he does his thing. They pose and shit like that. AR Fox is like, you know what? Yeah, let's give this shit a try. And man, the fucking match after that is funny as fuck. Ricochet, I'm a fucking Ricochet shooter. These niggas doing good work, man. Everybody, come on.
He actually is doing some great fucking work. I've turned the corner on him. He is corny, but it's like unintentional corny, so I can't even complain.
It's part of it, yeah. All right, anybody that doesn't get it, you're getting worked, you fucking mark. Sorry, I had to. Sometimes you got to get one of those off. You know what I'm saying? But very funny match. Ricochet at this point has worked with Speedball and K Knight a ton, so it's like we got to do something different. And now it's like, all right, I'm gonna super duper play in the chicken shit heel. I'm gonna let AR Fox do all of the fucking work. I'm gonna take like fucking 3 bumps and then I'm done for the fucking match. That is essentially the tale of the entire tape. Ricochet's arguing with the crowd the entire time. Them niggas fucking hate him. You get fucking, obviously you got K9 and well, you have Jet Speed because that's their fucking tag team name. So they're gonna do the fucking run the ropes, fucking over the top dives and fucking lay everybody out. You get Speedball doing their fucking 1,000 kicks and this fucking big ass kick shit. You get fucking UFO splashes from Kevin Knight. You know what this fucking match is gonna be about. But on the other side, it is literally just AR Fox fighting for his fucking life.
It's brilliant,
Ricochet's
though.
not trying to help him.
Because they do the tag, like Ricochet does the blind tag. They get in. AR Fox goes for the Irish whip. Ricochet goes for the suplex. They say, yo, what the fuck, man? And then it flips. AR Fox goes for the suplex. Ricochet tries the Irish whip. They were on the same page till they tried to do tag team shit.
Right. AR Fox, as AR Fox does, eventually does get killed. Ricochet had just gotten wiped out. So he's on the apron. He's fucking steaming, right? His head is on Mars. AR Fox is like, damn, I just laid out fucking Speedball. If only my fucking partner were here to help me. Oh, wait, Ricochet's back up. Nigga, tag me in. Help. Nigga, help me. And then as fucking AR Fox is about to get that shit, Ricochet just fucking leaves. To where then, Jet Speed, do you fucking kill this nigga?
They put that nigga in hell. Boy, Collision next week, Ricochet finna put that nigga in the pack. Because that's where that shit is going. They're not gonna do that shit on Dynamite.
Oh fuck no, hell no, I'm not getting that shit. So then, you know, Tony Schiavone comes out with the AEW branded microphone
AEW
to play
branded blazer too. Love that shit.
AEW branded blazer. Hell
They
yeah,
wear that shit
company man through
everywhere.
and through. Uh, talk to Jet Speed. What are your next plans? Fucking Kevin Knight has that shit, and he's just like, yeah, we're going for the fucking AEW tag team titles, all right? They have been locked up long fucking enough on these niggas, in parentheses. We gotta get this shit off of them. We're in a new era. Fucking, I think Shivani says you guys are on a hot streak. Them niggas have won 2 matches. All
I
right, the
mean,
record is
hey,
2-1 as a tag team.
on a
But
show where you gotta fight for your life to get TV time, 2 matches is a lot, nigga.
hey, I'm fucking. I'm just saying. Right? Kevin Knight makes the cardinal mistake of mocking MVP's old WWE television theme. Right?
Them boys
Actually,
came
I don't even know
quick
if that's.
too. No, it's correct. You're correct. Go ahead.
So then he does that, and you alerted the horde, nigga. The
This
niggas
nigga
are
has
coming.
alerted the witch.
You know what I'm saying? Fucking Tony Schiavone clears out because here comes the Almighty. And I forget what Bobby Lashley's fucking nickname is,
Standard of
but both them
excellence.
niggas, yeah, Standard of Excellence and the Almighty have shown up to beat the fuck out of these niggas, all right? And I guess, MJF is here too. So Jet Speed gets killed, right? Get put through a table, and they disappear for the rest of the show. That's it. Then we are subjected to even more Hurt Syndicate terrorism.
He goes right into a Hurt Syndicate segment. It's like
not over.
it's like asking me to flip the fucking channel, man. Like I just keep saying it.
Yes. So, like I complained about earlier, right? Some people show up to shows just so that they can sing the song. So, I forget who it is. I don't know if it's fucking Maxwell or if it's fucking P. One of them niggas is just like, oh, now that we're done with that, we can actually play our music. And some niggas play the fucking music, as awkward as it is for the fucking shit to start off when they're already fucking outside. But hey, fuck me, I guess, right?
Mind you, Kevin Knight is in a fucking heap because they put them niggas through a table. Crazy stuff.
Both of them niggas got put through a table. Hurtson gets standing in front of them. Fucking here comes West Side Gun. Fucking rap this goddamn song. So then they're not done with that. They go to the fucking ring. Right? I forget who goes first. If it's fucking Maxwell or if it's goddamn Pete. One of them niggas goes first. Maxwell essentially says, hey, fuck the cowboy. He's not going to get it done. Moxie, we're coming for you, nigga. Right?
Actually.
P says, for the love of God, is there a single goddamn tag team, not FCR, not any of the other actual tag teams? Is there any other tag team that can stop us? We're just too fucking good at this, man. We're so goddamn great. Man, look at the niggas with me, right? Nobody's good enough to do this shit. All you niggas fucking suck. I know, it's P that goes first, and then it's fucking Max, because, MJF goes on and fucking on, and he does all the MJF-isms. All the fucking heel-isms, too. P has to interrupt, because, Seattle is booing the fuck out of MJF. And then MJF is just like, oh, you guys don't have anything. You guys haven't seen a real winner since the fucking Seattle Supersonics left. Oh my god, I can't believe he said it. His sports team fucking dig. Well, I'm in a city with a sports team. My god. Right? Fucking Mark Briscoe comes out. Hey man, shut the fuck up. God damn it, shut up. Right? The guy in the back told me, hey, chicken, you gotta get this nigga the fuck out of here. You gotta get him and his fucking black friends out of here, man. You got a match going on. They're taking too goddamn long. Right? MJF calls him a fucking country hick bastard inbred son of a bitch. I'm paraphrasing, but it's basically what he said.
He called him oh my god, he called him a blue collar something. He called him a blue collar bitch. What did he say? He told him to go back to his ranch and pick up chicken shit and called him a blue collar bitch. This nigga said the word of the day is empathy, and that gets empathy chance. Now that's a human fucking crowd.
Yeah. Some real goddamn people over there, right? So then Mark Briscoe is like, damn, they're compensating for something, little nigga. All right. And it's fucking crazy. He's just like, I see that because you're compensating for something like that, you have a certain group of gentlemen in there to make you feel better about yourself. And I'm like, okay. All right.
No BBC equals anger.
Okay.
What the fuck has Mark Briscoe been reading, son?
Oh, man. All right. So then this leads into our fucking fatal four-way to qualify for the fucking casino something match at All In, Texas. I forget what the fucking shit is called, but
Sorry, what? Oh,
Fatal
Casino
4-Way.
Battle Royale.
Yeah, Casino Battle Royale. Yeah, this is a fucking qualifier, I think, or something like that. So it's Mark Briscoe, it's fucking Konosuke Takeshita, it's fucking Bandito, and then it's Roderick Strong. This is a very good match. Roderick Strong is good as fuck. Obviously, you would think, right? If you ain't know any better, you look at this lineup and you're just like, damn, Polar Bear in Arlington, Texas, Roderick Strong. Fuck no, hell no.
Yeah, if you don't know shit, he's the polar bear. Boy, you know who Roger Strong is, boy.
He's not no fucking Polar Bear. This nigga's
Nigga,
good
the
as
polar
hell,
bear is
man.
this fucking Ring of Honor champion here. That's the polar bear. Keep telling y'all with this fucking belt, man.
Oh my god. But yeah, what were your thoughts on this match?
The Fatal 4-Way?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's brilliant. But like I said, it's because it's a Fatal 4-Way. If you try and actually write down everything that happened, it's a fucking... It's a thesis. You end up writing a fucking 10-page thesis.
Yeah, you telling me, bro. Like,
Cause nigga, I wrote down my favorite. I wrote down the goddamn sequences. This shit is crazy, nigga. What is this? Oh yeah, Roderick Strong goes for the damn violence party. He's cut off by Takeshita. Takeshita hits a goddamn superplex on the Strong, and Mark Briscoe hit and Bandito hit goddamn whatchamacallit. They hit them damn top rope moves. Frog splash, goddamn elbow drop. 21 plex is stopped by Takeshita. He suplexes both Bandito and fucking Mark Briscoe. This shit is fucking crazy. So we get the goddamn... It's a high knee by Roderick Strong. He hits a gut buster. The sick kick is countered into a blue thunder bomb for 2. They try to hit that goddamn 21 plex on Takeshita. He rolls out. Strong hits the goddamn end of heartache on the Bandito, and then gets hit with the froggy bow for 3. There's multiple sequences in this match where it's just like, what is fucking happening? Niggas are flying in from all over the goddamn place. This was awesome. I think this was my match of the night, honestly.
Yeah, for real. Afterwards, we get another fucking little shot of MJF and the Hurt Syndicate watching that match. I don't fucking know. Afterwards, we get Adam Cole saying, I have an open challenge for my shit on Collision. Anybody that wants to fight, anybody that wants to go, can go.
He specifically said, any of you fucking Don
Callis. Oh no, the fucking Don Callis family. Don Callis
open challenge.
It's crazy. Closed challenge, technically, but hey, I'm not going to argue with you, right? And then we go right into this fucking Fatal 4-Way, women's side, right? You have Chris Statlander, you have Athena, you have Willow Nightingale, and you have... Who else? Fucking Thunder Rosa, right? So, once again, Billy Starks is also accompanying Athena to the ring. I'm not going to say it. However, I'm going to say it. All right.
You leave her alone.
I'm sorry.
Leave her alone.
Come on, sister. This one is better than the one on Saturday. However, I can't condone it. But it is your fashion. I'm not going to do that to you.
It's kind of late. You can't say I'm not going to do it when you've already done it.
Shut up.
My fault. Yeah, you're right.
All right.
What was I thinking?
The other thing, everybody's been saying it. I love Willow Nightingale. All right. I'll be the first. I would kill each and every one of you about Willow Nightingale.
And that's on God, nigga.
All right. For those of you niggas that have played Halo Reach, you know the end fucking Lone Wolf, that'll be me against the rest of you niggas. I don't care if Noble 6 dies in that shit. I'll die about Willow Nightingale. I'll kill each and every one of you niggas, man. The fuck?
God.
Damn it. Like, go. Good fucking match.
I did think it was
have a polar bear, though. Yeah, this one has a polar bear.
Well, no, it has multiple polar bears. It's all of them. Like, if you really think about it, if you really think about it, why are these 4 wrestling for fucking number 1 in the damn Casino Battle Royal?
I think Athena should have got moved to another match, but Willow and Stat Daddy at least make sense to me in the same match.
Well, no, Stat doesn't make sense to me at all. Where the fuck is Stat been?
That's pretty true.
I'm pretty sure if I go check Cage Match, the last thing Stat did was lose to Megan Bayne, nigga.
Oh, yeah, lose to Megan Bayne, and probably before that was fucking fight Willow Nightingale.
The idea of it is just really, really weird.
Matches.
5-8-25, she beat Willow. And then she was in the tournament and she lost to Jamie.
Yep. And she was with Julia Hart. However, Collision doesn't count. Beat Thunder Rosa. And yeah, lost to Megan Bain. Yep.
Like,
I mean,
she's
I
kind of
guess
just
that
been
fucking
hanging around.
yeah, just been chilling. Now she's in this Death Rider story.
I mean, she's probably not joining that group, but I mean, you can
Yeah.
hope. You know what it is.
Oh no, I don't hope because them niggas are dead. And what was it? It was 17 days yesterday, so we got 16 days left. So I don't think it matters. I think it's entirely too late to tease something like this. You should have did this shit like 3 months ago.
Yeah, I mean, they really didn't need it 3 months ago. It's just one of those
Yeah, I
things
need
that
that shit
adds
now.
another wrinkle to the Chris and Willow storyline. So
That's if Tony even wants to fucking do a storyline with these two anymore. It shit's been fucking months.
I mean, he's getting the tease out of it, so I think that's enough of a reason.
Yeah. I'll also kill Tony Khan about Willow Nightingale as well.
Absolutely. So I mean, also apparently Statlander has the second most winning record of women. Is that true? I think that's kind of crazy considering that Statlander is like disappears from TV for weeks on end.
Yeah.
Like that's fucking crazy.
Hey man, I can't lose if I don't show up.
I mean, I
Shout
guess
out Big
right.
Ron.
Well, Marina Shafir and Yuta come out. They distract Willow. Athena has taken out it's taken out by Thunder Rosa, I believe, or maybe the other way around. They do the suplex off the stairs. Either way, they're both out. Stat hits Saturday Night Fever on the Willow for 3, and it
9/11.
kinda right.
Yeah.
Because you like both, but it's just like, yeah, what do y'all shouldn't have pinned each other. But for the story that we have to continue forcefully, they have to pin each other. So Renee's with FTR, and Stokely basically says that FTR is getting the outrunners on Collision, and nobody cares.
They said they're gonna hash it out because they're God fearing men. All right.
They're gonna beat
We're
the
not
fuck
gonna
out of these niggas, man.
we're not gonna do anything. We're just gonna talk things out like adults, man.
That is not happening on Collision. Then we get the Hangman and the Beast Mortos.
Yippee, the Beast Mortos has been freed from the confines of Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah, I guess.
And nigga has zero fucking. I don't think he's wrestled on. Actually, I might be a lie. Let me double check that. Probably not singles action. Definitely not. Let's see. Beast Mortals matches. Oh no, he definitely wrestled on Collision. I'm a fucking lie. They just didn't have anything up on his fucking graphic.
That's insane.
Oh, I'm a liar. Actually, that's true. No, that's true. It's just there's a lot of shit here. There are a lot of promotions I'm not familiar with here. Okay, let's keep going.
That's fucking crazy, nigga.
Every time I see the Beast Mortals wrestle, that shit is fun because it's like, damn, that is a big nigga. And he is fucking moving very quick and doing a lot of fucking very agile things.
You know, it's nuts. Like, it's absolutely fucking nuts.
His fucking tornado is one of his greatest moves.
Yeah, because he does it just so quick and it's like off the cuff. Like most people have to get air, but because he's so big, he doesn't get air, but he's nimble enough to just spin.
Yep.
This shit was awesome, man. Match ends, Hanger hits the buckshot, obviously. And then, I guess niggas hit the button combination, because lights go out. And when they come up, it's an EVP trigger, like shit. And
What was that shit? Fucking light punch, light kick, heavy punch, heavy kick?
Yep.
Fucking this damn
Hit
Son
on them
Goku.
face buttons. And the Young Bucks hit you with the EVP trigger.
That doesn't make any sense, man. What the fuck are we doing with these damn? Well, I know what we're doing because it's the Young Bucks and the EVP. They can do whatever the fuck they want.
So
This. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say as the lights go out and the lights come back on and they hit the EVP trigger, the Death Riders come out almost immediately.
Yep. But remember, they're not on the same team.
Well,
Absolutely
no,
not.
I mean they're not. It's very clear. Moxie's like, yo, I'm gonna use you guys, and their whole thing is that they want Moxley to reign supreme, so then they can kind of just like call the shots and run the company their way.
Yeah.
Like it's evolved into a whole weird ass storyline.
I guess, but then it's just like you niggas get pressed whenever by whoever, right? You got pressed by Swerve and fucking Osprey. You get pressed by Kenny on the regular when he's not getting killed by Don Callis, who you're fucking aligned with. And, you know, whenever fucking... actually, no, I lied. That's the fucking Death Riders, but... For the most, it's not hard to press these niggas. It's not terribly difficult. So, I mean, you know, you want the Death Riders to come out. It's not hard to press them niggas either. That nigga fucking Adam Copeland did that shit with fucking what? Jay White in a Dream?
Please don't do that.
Sorry, Jay White, Willow Nightingale, and a Dream. And
That
now
shit
it's
is
fucking
crazy.
Joe and them can fucking press them whenever. So I know the Bucks are trying to form this fucking super duper evil faction of like fucking 3 different factions, one of which is Don Callis' family, which is also comprised of like 4 different factions. So hopefully when, John Moxley and his super evil faction comprised of like a lot of niggas dies, all of the rest of the factions die, but hey, who fucking knows, right?
I don't know. Like the way AEW is booking a lot of their stories is burning me, but because the wrestling is so good, like I mean, I can kind of just look away for a little bit. But then I go back and I'm just like, okay, well, what are we really doing? You know, like
Honestly,
when
who
I
knows?
ask what are we really doing, it's kind of just like, okay, well, what can you really say for yourself? Like I don't know. There's like perfect example this Statlander stuff. If the Death Riders let's say the Death Riders end basically on July 12th, right, or 13th, whatever fucking day it is.
Yeah.
Let's say the Death Riders. What was the point of Statlander?
Great question.
Because
I mean,
they already have muscle in Marina.
yeah, but Marina's not actually in the women's division, I guess. So.
Why?
And that matters. That matters. I don't fucking know.
Well, no, that's the problem. Because there's questions that have to be answered and purposely aren't being answered. And I mean, we can get away with it by just booking shit, but like, come on, son, we can do better than that.
Harriet Bamdani, man.
What the
is
fuck?
happening?
What are we doing?
Sorry, I checked fucking Twitter. Or not Twitter. I checked the fucking Discord. Niggas are talking about some fucking. Y'all see these carrying Mamdani videos of him outside in the streets of Saudi?
I did see one of the videos.
Oh my god!
Which is crazy.
He's making it worse. He's making it worse.
Yeah.
They have your family strapped to the nuke like they're goddamn Wolverine, nigga. You have to wrestle like your life depends on it.
No, he doesn't.
You gotta pretend like you're in the fucking Tokyo Dome or something like that, nigga.
No, they don't.
Oh, okay.
And you see what happened? What's his name? You see what happened? Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal went out there and wrestled the same exact Jinder Mahal match ever, and everybody was like, "Yo, you gotta get fired, gang."
Yeah, but hey, I don't even know what to say at this point. But fuck it. Yeah, AEW is just waiting for the fucking all-in reset at this point. We're gonna get it's literally everybody keeps saying like. Everybody keeps saying that that's gonna be their Avengers Endgame shit, and there's gonna be so much fucking shit that happens. I think that's very apt because then afterwards there's going to be there has to be a reset. I feel like maybe not reset everything, but some of the shit that needs to be reset absolutely has to get fucking reset.
Yeah.
Because we can't just act like nothing happened after the Death Riders die. Like there has to be like a company wide. Nigga, I love coming to work now. Now that I have to worry about getting killed by John Moxley and the Death Riders. Like there has to be like a power vacuum or some shit like that. Everybody's fucking trying to get gold now.
What they're setting up for is Moxley loses the title, he goes away, the Death Riders disband and come back as regular people because the ringleader is gone. Monet is sitting at the top with every title in her possession. So the women should, in theory, be coming together to kill her as a collective, because she's literally holding both belts hostage now.
Yeah,
which I think is bold because we've talked about it, and we'll talk about it again next week. But, like the belt collector angle is some of the most toxic shit you can do in your own company because it bottlenecks all of your even if it's on a faction, it's still hard to do because all the belts are just tied up in shit that isn't gonna end. But you know what it is. That was wrestling for the week. We are well over time because we spent time talking about fucking Karrion Kross. This is the last time I'm talking about Karrion Kross. This is the last time I'm giving y'all a fucking deep dive on Karrion Kross. If he eats shit on Saturday, it's done. I will never mention him again.
Karrion Kross rant, and we got a Jade Cargill rant. So we got fucking twofer. Horrible. Yeah, it's wrestling. Great product. Just remember, at any point, this shit could go away. All right, because golly, do these niggas not want us to stick around? But
no, they fucking hate me.
It's not because we got to talk about the match next time. What's on this card? Let's do some prediction before we get out of here. Yeah. Fucking Night of Champions. What's on this goddamn card?
Okay, Night of Champions 2025 is currently stated as Sami Zayn and Karrion Kross, Rhea Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez, Jacob Fatu, Solo Sikoa, John Cena, CM Punk, Asuka, Jade Cargill, and Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes.
What do we got for predictions? What are you thinking?
I mean, is Cody, is Jade, John, Fatu, Raquel because of Roxanne, and then Sami Zayn. Unless it should be Sami Zayn, but I'm sure they'll give Karrion Kross a pay-per-view win because they need to carry this into SummerSlam. I know everybody's gonna try and like crucify me because I just said that, but they're probably gonna carry this. Is if not SummerSlam, what's before SummerSlam? It's the damn Saturday night's main event, right? That's probably where that's going. I keep going straight to SummerSlam because I keep forgetting that Saturday night's main event exists. But yeah, I mean that's what I have. I'm not used to Saturday night's main event actually existing, so
yeah,
it's hard for me.
I mean, because of Evolution, that one's probably going to be like somewhat of a decent.
That's gonna be one of the ones devoid of women's matches because they get a whole pay-per-view.
Yeah,
this is some hater
which
shit,
is crazy,
man.
but fucking hey, right?
That's some fucking hater shit.
Maybe we can somehow sneak Carmelo Hayes onto that one.
No, it's okay.
I gotta give that up, man. We didn't even get a Carmelo Hayes rant this week, bro.
We didn't even get Carmelo Hayes in the damn show.
Oh man, we're fucking done, dude. Yeah, that's how I know. That's the recession indicator. No Carmelo Hayes rant. I'm fucking washed.
Yeah, man.
All right, well, hopefully tomorrow has something better for me, so that next week I can come on here happy, energetic, ready to talk about wrestling. Yeah, wrestling, guys. Yeah. Hell no.
Well, that's been wrestling for the week. As every week, I'm Guardian. I've been joined by Tux, and we will see y'all next week for the Arab Money edition of Real Graps. Oh, too much?
No, I see. Listen, it's not your fault that the song just sounds like that. All right, it's a very funny song, unironically.
It's the funniest fucking thing ever, man. It should have me crying.
Lazy, man.
Anyway, we will see y'all next week. Y'all have a good night. Godspeed.